Um,
Airshipping?
Rest and repairs. Um, yeah, last time,
I mean, you don't have to start right now. I just.
uh,
By the way, we are also on Twitch as well as YouTube.
hmm, fair enough.
Considering Eli also be a bead.
Hmm.
Boop. And
I did one of my, while we're waiting for Eli to go back, I did one of my VR role plays the other day, and it was, oh, that was tense
hmm.
because we ended up going, well, not fighting because it's not really something you fight, but we ended up going against the fucking, what's it called from Stranger Things.
Oh, the Demigorgon.
Uh, yeah, that's the one. We were going through a old ruin trying to find a forge. Um, because it was rumored that one of the bad guys was at that forge, and we didn't want them to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going through the ruin, and yeah, the Demigorgon was there, and it was doing the fucking Last of Us clicker noises.
Oh, okay.
It was fucking terrifying, I tell you. I'm not usually one for horror, but it was pretty fun. Because you were just going along, and just from behind us, we just hear the clicker noises, and you're just like, shut up, shut the fuck up.
I've not the clicker noises specifically, but I've used the noises from Predator to great effect.
Yeah,
It's a very like inhuman thing that you don't hear that you inherently know is not good.
it is not a good noise.
It's like an insect, but way bigger than it should be.
But yeah, it was I mean, I think it was using the Demigorgon model, but it was basically acting on Last of Us principles, where it was completely blind but based upon sound.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Oh, in that case, it that sounds like the creatures from A Quiet Place, because
possibly.
those things kind of look like the Demogorgon.
Yeah, but it was like we were just going along in the silence, and then just the clicker noise, and you just shut the
Yeah.
fuck up, stop moving. It was fucking hard for my one as well because my person's the fucking siren, so she is all about sound.
Oh no.
So yeah, her trying to be quiet is like, I'll have to throw you the link then another time. Um, Oh, Eli's,
Yeah.
Eli's here, but quiet. Yeah, okay, well, we can
All
get
right then.
started
I
properly then.
suppose.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, last time you've traversed the fort of um the Stone Vigil. Fought quite literally a horde of dragons, including two adult dragons, one that you weren't technically supposed to be able to kill, but fucking cannons, man. And reclaimed the airship that you needed to well, it's one part of what you need to take on Garuda. It was not the most smooth of flights. Uh but yeah, you managed to get back to safety in well, safety. And yeah, it wasn't exactly a smooth fight, but you got there without any, unnecessary incidents and brought the ship down into docking into one of the bays at the Gridanian airship dock, essentially.
Mm.
And you got landed, everybody got out, and Sid is just like immediately gotten to work trying to do repairs. He doesn't fully understand how he knows what he's doing. He's just kind of muscle memory. He just knows that, like, this part needs this and this is how he does this. He's just working purely off of instinct and doesn't fully understand how he knows what he knows. But he is repairing the ship. And yeah, you, everybody disembarks, gets to work, and you stand there for a moment, just sort of calming down from the essentially adrenaline, essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're fine. You know, you are definitely muted.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we're down a player and a half at the moment.
One will be here in a bit,
Eventually, we don't know. Well, in a bit,
hopefully.
a bit was like half an hour ago,
Yeah, we'll see
which
if
was an
they
hour and a
actually
half
show
after
up.
our normal starting time. So I don't know. I don't know.
To be fair, we started like an hour later than usual because I may or may not have slept in.
Mm-hmm.
Eli says Gyal will spend some time when things cool down into trying to learn about the ship's flight mechanics.
From I do believe that is. Give me a second. I need to make sure if what I'm about to say is an actual fucking skill. Yeah, we don't have like engineering or anything here, but Yeah, you can watch Sid essentially steer the airship. It seems to run on a fuel. It runs on a fuel source that provides lift, and it is steered much like a boat. There is um rather than like bikes or like the bicycles where there's a handlebars, it's a wheel. There is a wheel, and it is piloted as you would expect a ship to be piloted, but it flies rather than sails.
Mm. That makes sense.
Okie dokie.
I will be paying the most attention now to wings and rudders work.
When he turns the wheel, it's pretty much like a ship. When you turn the wheel, the rudders, the wings don't like really move. They're just kind of out most of the time, or they're just out. Sometimes they tilt, but they're mostly just out straight all the time. The rudders, as they would in a ship, turn with the wheel to try and like guide it. Yeah. It functions like a ship, but it's in the air.
Like some kind of air ship.
Like some sort of airship.
Huh. What a strange idea.
You're recovering. Alfino is also he's still there with you guys.
Yes.
Comes off the ship. And like, wow, that was certainly a adventure. We are one step closer to bringing the fight to Garuda. Though it will, by the looks of it, take some time before the Enterprise is operational fully. Which brings to the question how to get past the second part, the wall that she has erected around her domain.
I know this is difficult for you, Smarty, because Natus doesn't talk all that much, and neither does Ro, and two players, one player straight up isn't here, and the other one can't talk.
Yeah, it's fine.
Natus, while Alphonse, whatever his name is
Oh
like
my God.
Alfie.
Yeah, I was like it's Alf something, but I can't remember beyond that.
The full one is Alphino, but everybody
Alphino.
just says Alfie because it's so much easier.
Yeah, Alfie. As Alfie's talking, Natus just kind of like was like handing out like chocolate almond nut bars he just finished making, and he just kind of shoves one into Alpha's mouth to like, hey,
Oh,
chill
thank
the fuck
you.
out.
Wow. That's nice.
It just takes a bite out of it as he's just thinking.
Gyal says I will not attempt to copy Gyal's voice. I will not give him that disrespect. At the risk of suggesting the obvious, why not fly over it?
a good idea were it not a wall incapable of. It is not. I should probably have specified it is not a wall such as. I mean, it just reaches out and puts his hand like on the wall, like this. It is not a. It is a wind wall, and they have Garuda has surrounded their domain with a tornado of such.
A tornado of wind, unlike a tornado of other stuff.
That would be a whirlpool.
Ah!
Shoves another chocolate bar in your mouth. Yours is extra big because you're extra big.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, is my microphone quality okay?
Fine.
It sounds fine, but it does sound different than usual.
Yeah. It is different than usual.
Yeah, but it sounds fine.
He just starts pacing.
Hold on. Question.
Mm.
Did we make any money off of fighting our way into a goddamn dragon horde?
No, hey, where's the fucking loot?
The loot is in your bag
Oh, yeah?
that you haven't sold yet.
Right. Yes. So Natus has a tradition that he wants to go do.
Mm-hmm.
But he needs money to do that. So can we offload all that stuff at some point quickly?
Yeah, you can go to the you can go to the markets and just try and see if you can't hawk some old rusty equipment off some vendors.
Everyone who has a lot of power has a core stash of shit. Did we find it?
No, we didn't. We found no horde.
You found if you had gotten there maybe in its prime several 100 years ago, there may have been some cool shit, but no, not anymore.
I fail to see why.
Go on.
But that's okay. Ro being
mean-
confused is pretty normal.
That's fair. But yeah, when Gyal says that why not be shot into it via a cannon, Alfie's just like he's thinking, I'm pacing, and he's just like tapping the chocolate bar on his chin slightly as he's thinking. It's like, actually, that's not a bad idea. However, it may need some adjustments. We cannot simply launch into the wind by itself, but if we were protected by the opposing element. Actually, yes, that could work. However, that would require a substantial amount of opposing elemental crystals to counteract the wind's effects.
Oh, that's easy.
And you just Sid just like come out from like under the airship. He's just he's already got like some stains down his apron as he's pops his head up. Actually, if you're looking for crystals, You probably want the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I knew a guy, or rather, Marquise knew a guy. I don't. I'm still a little fuzzy, but there was a man, a professor that was very. Back in the camp, the at Drybone, there was a man, a professor that knew a lot about ethericness. Maybe he might be able to help you with that situation. I don't know. That's the best I can offer.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Okay, I will get back to work on this, and if you bring those, I'll see what I can do. All right. He finishes the food, puts the finishes up
So,
on
what
it.
I'm hearing is we shoot ourselves out of an ethereal cannon. I'm back for now. Might have to go away quick, though.
No,
I'll try and warn you if I do.
actually, the idea that I came up with based on that idea is we do not shoot ourselves into the storm. We enhance the Enterprise with opposing elemental crystals and battering ram our way through the storm.
That sounds absolutely delightful. Unfortunately, I've never been particularly elementally minded, so I'll need to know which crystals we're looking for.
And Kitty is catatonic.
Yes, I may want to take some time to recover and rest before you set out.
You could say taking
Oh,
a
of
cat nap.
course.
Ha!
I've never considered that. Very good, Natus.
Ah, that's funny because she's a cat.
I believe I shall take a bunny nap in that case. Once I'm done with my exercises. Now, where is there some rigging I can do crunches off of?
Points up to the
Well-
rafters.
Just literally points up.
Perfect. Y'all will climb up to the rafters and do just that.
Natus will go off and sell all the shit.
Ro helps all the shit.
Yay, how much money do we make?
I'm very persuasive.
Yeah, so remind me again what it was that you had so I can do the math.
So we had a bunch of stuff, but we also said that we would come back and because we went back and picked up the cannon, right? And went back and picked up a bunch of other shit.
Right.
So basically you can literally just be like, hey, you sell all the stuff and here's how much money you make. You don't have to do that.
Uh-huh.
And we just divide that amongst
Okay,
ourselves.
I will give you a rough I assume
I don't know if we're selling the cannon. Kitty might
I
want
assume
the
you're
cannon.
keeping the cannon.
Yeah, I think
I
Kitty
assume you're
wants the
keeping the
cannon.
cannon.
There's 3 cannons.
That's true. We could take 2 and sell 1.
Yeah. And these are dragon slaying cannons.
Those guys come back. Hey, what happened to the cannons?
These are dragon slaying cannons. We have proof of that.
That's true. They are dragon slaying cannons.
Yeah.
Are you able to move, carry the cannons, though? That's the thing.
We have baggage of holding.
That is true.
So as long
Also,
as
I'm extremely fucking strong.
not strong enough to carry a cannon. We figured that one out. As long as we could get it fit into a bag of holding, we could carry it away.
we cannot fit a cannon into
You're
a
not
bag
going to
of
be able to
holding.
fit
No.
a whole.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I could drag one cannon at a time.
Yeah, we could drag the cannons to the Enterprise, put them on the Enterprise, and then fly away.
You're probably not going to be able to get all 3 cannons onto the Enterprise.
That's fine.
Maybe
We do multiple trips.
you can get 1.
Yeah, and I think Kitty wants to keep that cannon and just to
We
put
do
it on
multiple
our
trips.
airship when we get it.
The airship's not in a good enough state to do multiple trips. You barely managed to get here as it was.
Yeah. All right. We'll do one, but we went back and picked up like all the shit we could possibly make money off.
Oh yeah, no, you can get all of the fucking shit that you can shove in your bag.
Yeah. So like that we made money off of, so that's fine. Yeah, you don't have to figure out math. You can just be like, yes, you found enough shit to make 10,000 gil or something.
We walked there and walked back. I just want to note.
Yes.
Like we already got there once by walking. I'm just gonna drag a cannon back home.
That's gonna take you a very fucking long time.
If I remember correctly, we teleported into a location first, and then
How?
was a long time traveling. And you can't teleport with the cannon.
Wait, no, I can just drag that cannon.
Yeah, hang on, let me.
Okay, I think it's just better that we put it on the ship and ignore it, because it is a long journey of you dragging this thing through it. Yeah.
If I put it on the world map, you are essentially coming from here, and you are going to here.
Can't see it. You're on the DM layer.
Oh. Do I... Right. Hang on. No, I should have the map. Oh. You know what? I'll just do the sonar ping. You are coming from here.
So
you're going to here.
You're still on the DM layer. Can't see it.
Am I?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That would explain it. Give me a second.
There we go.
I didn't realize that the pings did that.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, and that's not even home.
That's not even my home. Home is like over here.
That way. Yeah, and you're dragging it through the country in which these people they own, right? I think let's just take the one and leave it. We don't have to do all this like you spend a week dragging this thing to a location.
It'd be more than a week if you're trying to drag a cannon.
I thought we were staying in Ishgard for a bit.
There's so are we in Ishgard?
Or whatever
You
place we were.
I think it's Mordana.
Yeah, it was you after the Waking Sands essentially got raided, you
the place we just were, ice.
Yes, the place you just were, which is you went. It's actually more so like over here.
Okay. Yeah.
In this kind of area.
Yeah, but what's it called?
Cortus.
Okay, what's the town called we were?
The town was it's the really long name that I can't remember. The Observatorium.
Yeah, but the place that we needed to get the information from in the first place. Is that you were saying correct?
Yeah. Yes, the place that you went to initially because Alphanel was like, "Hey, let's go over here," because that was the last known airship.
I'm
location.
asking Ellen if that's what you mean.
Yeah. What is that?
No. Yes, that it's the Observatorium something. Is that the place you're talking about? That you mean that we were staying at?
Yeah, but what's the country called? Where elves live?
That is Ishgard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were in Ishgard.
So we were in the country of
Ishgard.
Ishgard.
Outside of Ishgard.
You were in the country of Ishgard, but Ishgard is like this whole area, right? And then we were down here, which is in a different subsection.
I wasn't.
yearish.
I don't want to. I don't want to drag the cannon by hand back to Limsa. I just want to drag it back to the town.
Oh, I mean, you can certainly drag the cannon from the fort to the town. That's no problem.
So
Gil
Okay.
is willing and able to help with that.
my slight
Yeah.
problem with that is these people technically own that cannon.
That's a good point.
And
They
it
left
is
that
technically-
castle.
They technically own that whole castle
Yeah.
and everything in it.
yeah. And I, as much as I don't like these people, some of them are cool, and I don't want to make enemies of them.
They can't
I
prove.
haven't.
They can't prove that the dragons didn't bring the cannons.
I have an idea
I'm almost certain
of
they
how
can.
to play this.
I would like to
You'll-
see them try.
Feel free to veto me on this, but I have a thought for how to do this. Gil would step up once there with the cannon and say, "Behold, the cannon of your ancestors, rusted to the point of unusability, only capable of firing off a single shot, if that, cracked and brittle with the ages of time, an ancient artifice whose metal has become more ice than stone. Would you like to keep it?"
You almost made it sound cooler to have. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oops.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
The ancient artifact of our
This
ancestors.
ancient artifice that
Yeah, I would
slew
love that.
dragons. Like,
Yeah, I would love that.
yeah, we can.
Okay.
Even if it doesn't work, that's still cool.
Oopsie.
If we can't get it to work, then we'll just melt it down.
It's a
make
well, it's a
it into real
decoration
one.
piece. It's a decoration piece.
Yeah,
Like,
or it's a decoration piece
Yeah.
for one of the lords.
like that's my issue. Is that if we bring it anywhere
Oopsie
they can
daisy.
see us having it, they'll be like, "Hey, that's ours."
Yeah, you're not doing this.
Yeah, no, not my brightest idea ever.
No, that's fine. No, I get what you were trying to do.
It was a good idea. It just went in the wrong direction.
So another thing that I'm saying is that, like, yes, we could drag it to town, and then we could make a big fuss about them taking it from us and be like, "No, you can't take it," and fight off people from taking it from us, because that's what might escalate to. But I don't want to burn that bridge because some of these people are nice, and we might have to come back here at some point.
We could just airlift it out without asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you just want
get
to
it on the
load one of the
airship.
cannons,
Yeah,
you
that
load
was
one of
the
the cannons
initial
onto
plan.
the airship and
The
go.
initial plan was put one of them on the airship, but Ro wants another one and is dragging that to town.
I'm gonna hide this cannon.
Where? If I can't hide it in the bag of holding, I'm not sure we can
Where
hide it
and
anywhere.
how?
Wait, hold on. Actually, there's a way we might be able to get away with it.
I get
Maybe.
out my shovel. I blow a bit outside of town. I dig a hole. And I cover it up with dirt and snow.
Okay, I don't... No, but then we still have to go back and
Or
dig
we
it
could
up.
just airlift it out.
Well,
No, we cannot.
So, Smarty said we can only airlift one, and we already have that one. But Ro wants another
okay,
one.
okay. My
The
misunderstanding.
issue
Yeah,
is...
the ship isn't in a good enough state for it to be able to carry that much
and
weight.
the airship at this moment basically had just enough to get to Grodania, and that was it. So we can't go back and airlift out another air cannon until much, much later.
We can construct a sled and have the ship drag it behind us.
That maybe that would work for up to a point, and then we'd have to figure out another solution, but that might work. And the digging thing basically is like saving it for later, which I don't think works. However, I like your idea, Ellen, of like disguising it. Hey, Smarty.
Oh, yeah, I have
how
disguise.
How much can a
Hey,
chocobo
this is-
carry?
Behold, the dildo of your ancestors. They're very large.
No. It's Smarty. How much can a chocobo carry?
Oh god.
It's probably not as much as a cannon, but I want to see.
Again, we could get a
Ooh.
couple chocobo and sledge it.
2 chocobo could probably pull a cannon.
Okay,
Okay.
so if we get a couple
we pull-
chocobo
So
and disguise
Ro and
it
2
as a new
chocobos.
vehicle, and you write it, we might be able to get away with that.
Ro and 2 chocobos carry the other 2 cannons. Drag the other 2 cannons, and we disguise them as vehicles. New steel sleds.
Me personally, I'm okay with you pulling this bullshit for 1 cannon, but I don't know if we can get away with 2 cannons, so we have all 3 of them. Smarty?
You know, roll deception to see if you can get a second cannon.
Okay.
That's
I'm
Ro's
gonna-
job, not
I'm
mine.
gonna-
I give you guidance.
Thank you.
That's because that's
Look.
as much as I can give you.
This is what I'm trained.
I think this plan is stupid, but I love it. Let's do it.
Look, I have forgery. I have disguise.
Yeah,
I
you roll with
have so
advantage.
many
You roll with
things.
advantage. That's why when you said disguise, I
Kitty
was like,
could-
ooh, we could do that.
Kitty could also probably just add some various mechanical knickknacks and doodads to make it look like one of her projects.
I think that's part of the disguise bit, and unfortunately,
Mhm.
Ro already rolls with advantage. We literally can't help her with more. Except
fair.
for guidance with 23. All right. Zill's gonna come back. Zill's gonna come back, and it's just gonna be like, what the fuck?
Fair.
Okay, you can describe to me how you disguise this giant piece of artillery as a vehicle.
So they're basically long tubes. So what I do is that I put them upside down. I mount like wooden boards to the like the thing that's holding up the cannon, the hinge. And then I put them next to each other, so they're like two big, like they're like basically
Alan, real quick, because I could have sworn that Smarty said you get an extra cannon. So, Smarty, are you allowing us to get away with taking all 3 cannons, one of which is on the airship?
No, you
Or
didn't
only
roll
one?
high enough to get all 3 cannons.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's just we
Well,
get one
so-
extra cannon.
So Ro is bringing 2 cannons back to town, but one of them, the town is like,
It does
oh,
not look like a cannon.
Yeah. So me personally, as like Natus,
that's a cannon.
I literally
And Ro,
said,
And-
I don't think I could get away with 2. So Natus will be like, I don't think I can get away with that. He's not gonna stop you, but he will bring up, I don't think you can get away with that.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah.
yeah. So the party, to avoid casting suspicion on their other cannon, the party is going to generously donate this ancient piece of artillery to the town, and
That's a good idea.
Also have it be as distinct from the other one as possible.
Mhm.
Basically,
That is the
imagine-
one Gil will yell about ancestry about.
Oh,
Mhm.
hey, I'm going. Natus sees you. Like, this is the plan. Natus is watching you do this, and he just comes over and hands you, out of his bag of holding, a riding saddle made of blood red leather. Saddle horn is carved in the shape of a one-eyed dragon, and the buckles are made of polished brass.
I say just
What?
arrange the cannon.
Is this something I should add to my sheet?
No. This is like, hey, put it on the fucking cannon. This is the seat for the vehicle. I happen to have a riding saddle in my inventory.
Okay, yes,
'cause I have random
absolutely.
shit.
So
I say just build a sledge around the cannon and make the cannon look like it's just the tank gun of it.
So you know how Kitty knows how to make rockets.
Mhm.
Have it
So,
backwards so it looks like it shoots fire out the back.
Yeah, it shoots fire out the back. We have like 2 stabilizing like skis on the sides, and then like wooden things. It's basically like a snow ship. We have like a
Yeah, they're
sail
gonna
on
want that
top.
thing out of their hair as fast as possible.
We have like a sail on top. Yeah, yep. I know what a cannon looks like.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, there's.
I'm
If you-
imagining a bigger one.
yeah, and you know,
I mean,
Um,
if you want the bigger one, I can show you the bigger one. Hang on.
the funny thing
But
is
that's
too.
going to be more difficult.
The funny thing is with that too is that we're not bringing in the wheels. We're not bringing in the base. We literally just want the cannon. Everything else we can build later. If you just take the cannon, turn it around, add a saddle, and then like some weird woo, add like some
And
weird
then
Ghiblies, and make it like spout fire out the back on occasion. It looks like it's a riding rocket.
This
Yeah.
one's better because it has a size comparison.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Whoa, God, that's huge! Oh
I was
my
expecting you to
God.
measure it via potato.
No.
Okay, I was expecting a cannon like the size of a person.
So the first
That
one
is the first. The first one is your typical cannon.
Yeah.
That one is like the dragon slaying
so-
cannon.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Okay, we are bringing a
that's
dragon slaying
huge.
cannon.
Yeah.
Two
So
of those home.
yeah. So like the first one is like a cannon you would find on a ship. The second one is a siege weapon, and on the map they were like 10 foot by 10 foot. By this picture is at minimum 15 by 15. I would argue a 4 by 4, a 20 foot by 20 foot space. Like it is huge.
That is why you could only fit one
Okay,
of them
that
on the
makes
ship.
sense. I
So-
imagine it doesn't have 4 bells.
So
It does. It does have 4 barrels.
so yes, we have a 4-rocket snow sled ship that is both chocobo powered, wind powered, and rocket powered.
I suggest that when we first bring it in, we're using it to drag the cannon that we're giving to them.
Yes.
And you drive it into something. You lose control over it and drive it into something. Not something essential or something that they'll miss, but
A snowbank.
crash spectacularly enough that they don't want it around.
Yeah, crash into a snowbank.
It's too much hassle for them to rescue it.
Yeah. It's an experimental vehicle. We'll take it home when we're done, resting for the night. So yeah, basically that, like, imagine like a like one of them sand sailors things, but snow, or a big sled.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but like there's a cannon
I
underneath.
I think because it's a sled, like a sled, it'll work in the snow really well. Once you get out of the snow, I think it'll be a little bit of an issue, especially in the forest. But by that point, we don't need to pretend that it's a sled anymore.
And at that point, we can just pop some wheels on it.
Flip it around.
Once you're out of the Korthus area and you're like back in Mordona, you can literally just slap some wheels on it and
Yeah,
fine.
the wheels are part of the design. Like I have one wheel that's like the steering. Like I put some wood on it, and it's now the steering wheel. The other wheel is like hidden under the boards. Yeah, absolutely.
We have stolen a cannon.
We have stolen 2 cannons. One more than we expected. And of course donated 1 cannon historical to the town. They also need a cannon to defend themselves against dragons.
They need as much as they can. You're basically selling them back their own cannon.
Yes.
We're not even selling it, we're just giving it to them.
You're giving them... I mean, if you were going to sell the other one, you'd be selling them their own cannon.
That is not currently my plan.
No.
And it wouldn't be Gil's plan either, because Bunny don't do money.
But yes, you managed to get away with a cannon.
Oh yeah.
We technically get away with 2 cannons, because one's on the ship.
Yeah,
yes, you get away with
bonus
essentially
cannon?
a siege cannon and a dragon cannon.
Man, alright. Kitty's gonna be happy. I wonder...
Kitty is gonna be a happy fucking cat.
Good.
This was... Okay, I'll straight up. 1, this was a stupid plan, and 2, I'm glad I was a part of it.
Yeah,
I'm so glad. Thank you for letting me do that. That was cool.
Hey, I didn't have any better ideas. And it worked.
You manage to, you get back, do all of that, and you go off to the markets, hawk your various wares, and you, yeah, I'll say you get about, like 20,000
Oh,
Awesome.
Yay.
yeah, we'll get
Each?
5,000 apiece.
in total, so that's 5 grand each.
Yeah.
As per usual, my share goes to Kitty.
Yeah, well, kidding.
Sorry.
No, that's not 5 each.
That's 5.
Yes, it is. 20.
It's 4 each.
Right.
No, we are a...
No, right.
Oh, right.
including Ida.
Ida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it
That's
clicked
fine.
in. I was like, wait, and then I did the quick math. I was like, oh
Good.
right, yeah, no,
Good
Ida.
thinking. Good thinking. We do not want to underpay our fellow party members.
Yeah.
Underpaid the Dragon
for-
Slayer.
Thank you for catching that.
I added the money to her sheet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, someone want to do me a favor and roll me a D100 and tell me what they rolled?
I will do it.
Thank you.
4.
4? Wow. Lucky.
I mean, I
Thank you.
guess so. I'm never sure whether what's lucky.
I guess statistically it's just low, which is why it's unusual. Ignore me, continue. I'm just doing the thing.
I can't think of anything in particular Gil would do on the trip apart from helping with Cannon Gate.
Log your various wares. Take some time to rest and see.
Get swoller, obviously.
Get swoller. See to your various injuries. Maybe have a nice dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Gil will definitely tell anyone who will listen, including Ida, about Ida the Dragon Slayer.
Ida looks very embarrassed, but will still stick around.
Hey, Gil's not gonna be her other party about this.
Oh yeah, no, you are hyping her up as she should be, and she's just embarrassed about all of the attention she's suddenly getting.
Reasonable. And I do think Gil's charisma isn't like super high or anything, but I do think it's fair to say that he'd be a good storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He'd know just how to embellish without making anything a lie or misrepresentation.
Do you go on a date?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
This is just what Gil does, because Gil considers Ida a very good friend.
Yes.
And is definitely thinks that she's had a shitty experience with a party and wants to make sure that's not replicated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm buying a cauldron.
Fair enough.
Excellent.
Because every time I'm like, hey, I want to make a
Now-
big meal for people, does someone have a cauldron?
Now you know how I feel. Except for private, it's not, hey, I want to make a big meal for people. It's, hey, I want to make a shitload of potions.
I can carry it if you want.
You have bags of holding.
Take your time to rest, recover. I will move this back onto
Although-
the engine.
Where are we spending our time?
I mean, you landed in Gridania, but you do have the Aether teleport. You can literally just go home.
Yeah.
Y'all might go home and see if the orphan maker is still docked.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, right! Yes! I remember the Orphan Maker now. Wow.
You're gonna have to remind me because that caught me off guard as
Kitty's
well.
sister.
Yeah, Kitty's sister's
Right,
ship is called the Orphan Maker
right.
because all of them are orphans.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that caught me off guard as well, and I'm like, what was that again? Oh, right, that. Yeah, you head home. It is not there. No.
Y'all will pout and go back to the others.
Okie dokie.
Notably, he did not bring Kitty with him.
You just did a quick trip back home. It's like, nope, it's not
Mhm.
there anymore. Okay.
He is aware that Kitty would not want this to be a thing that is happening.
Are you gonna go flirt with Kitty's sister?
He was going to go try.
Ah.
Y'all knows how to flirt the Vieira way, which is just
Hey, you wanna fuck?
it's during the heat season. You make eye contact. You have an unspoken understanding. You bang.
Got a basket of chicken you wanna fuck?
Wanna fuck? Wanna smash?
Peggy, let me smash.
Yeah, basically. I do definitely imagine Vieira mating season. Like, they can have sex outside of mating season, but inside of it is much more a thing.
It's just chaos.
And because of that, they just get it done very, very quickly. It's like eye contact, confirmation, bang.
It's just, you down? I'm down. Back.
Y'all doesn't know how to court a fancy lady who wears clothes.
Yeah, that was definitely a whole different place for Gyal, considering everyone was always covered from head to toe, because it's
Yep.
fucking cold.
Yup. Y'all can deal with clothes, it's just the idea of a lady dressing up nice and taking her on a date where they have dinner together. How
Mhm.
scandalous.
That's literally what I was thinking.
He's great with girls, he's terrible with women.
Exactly, that's a good way to put it.
Ooh, that is a good way to put it.
And it's not in a sleazy way for him, it's just, that's how he's been raised and socialized.
You rest, recover, do whatever, have a nice meal, and then you essentially take your time to calm down after literally fighting through a dungeon with dragons, and then once you're all set and ready, you head off back to the camp, Drybone, and track down the professor.
Yeah, we ask around about this profession. I'm sure someone knows where he is.
Yeah, you ask around for like anyone, and someone eventually points you in the right direction. You find a man just in a in room, just books everywhere. Various like research. There's some research notes across the table, books, various crystals of different elements, some brighter than others, some in like malformed shapes rather than the standard cut. They're like rounded in some areas or like sticking off in jagged parts. Here's the door open, looks up from his book. Hello, can I
Hello.
help you?
What was that dude's name again? The one that
Marquise.
Marquis sent us.
Oh, how is he doing?
Better.
Oh, good. Good. He's a lovely man.
Yes.
A lot smarter than he thinks he is, but anyway, did he need something? Is that what you're here for?
Looks to Kitty, who's still comatose. Right. Am I the smartest
Awkward
person?
moment.
Yeah, am I the smartest person in the party at the moment?
As of
Yes.
right now, yes.
Ah, crap. Okay.
Could be worse. It could be Gil.
Ooh, ooh.
Rose smart.
What's your intelligence?
Well, I mean, it's not dependent on that, but
Yeah, but like actual like score of intelligence, because I don't. Natus doesn't quite understand what we're here for and the science behind it. He's not like, I don't really get
40.
it. Would look for. Oh, you are smarter than me. All right.
Yeah.
Looks
Okay,
to
yeah.
you. Because you might be able to explain to him better what we're looking for.
Sure. What do you need?
I was asking you that.
No.
That is why you are here.
I think that's Ellen asking what we need.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you came to you are looking for information on a substantial amount of crystals.
Yes. We need elemental crystals.
Oh, well, that just so happens to be my speciality. Let's see, we've got here some. Are you looking for shards, crystals, clusters, corrupted?
Crystals, clusters. As much as you got.
I myself, how much does he need?
That's a good question. I'm not sure what the construction of this device will be.
Wow.
Extensive.
Okay. Oh, well, that's more than I have.
Well,
My collection.
I am somewhat of an expert here.
Oh,
So I will know exactly how much we need.
you will need more than he has.
Okay, your entire inventory, please.
Well, I
Well,
can't need these.
Don't we just need the opposite of wind? When I think it's just
You
earth.
need.
Because it has to be the opposite of wind, so that it'll depower the storm.
Yeah, it needs to be the opposite of wind
Right.
to counteract it.
So
There is actually
we don't
in
need
the lore, in the lore tab, there is, if you scroll up, there is actually the elemental chart.
So we don't need all of his crystals. We just need all of whatever the opposite of wind is.
No, I'll just read it because it's easier than scrolling.
Yes, thank you. What is the opposite of wind? The opposite of wind is fire? No.
These are two
Ice.
different charts, Smarty.
They're the same chart, it's just one is more detailed than the other.
It looks like we need ice.
So it has a multi-directional thing. It's
Yeah.
like the 5 Chinese elements.
Yeah, we need. It looks like we need
So-
ice.
Ice obstructs wind, so that may be what we need, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, your entire inventory of ice crystals and ice, whatever.
Unfortunately, currently using all of the ice crystals in my possession. However, I can, if you are...
How? What? Okay, wait. Do you not sell them?
No, I am a I'm a researcher.
Oh, okay. So you're like, yeah, okay.
I mean,
I
if you
believe
where
we're
we
here
can-
If he
for
needed one or
specialized
two.
advice.
Okay, yes. I was gonna. You had me confused for a second. If you needed a handful, I could lend them. But if you need more than I have, I unfortunately can only point you in the right direction. But if it is advice you are after, I can provide that in spades.
The right direction and advice, then. Also a handful.
If you are okay, you are looking for ice, yes?
We want to
Is
get
these
to.
like-
We want to get
Look-
through the Garuda wall.
Yes, that would definitely need. He's like shuffling through some of the books. Yeah, that wind. That would definitely. It's a good thing you said that. Otherwise, I would have just sent you to the closest one. There it is. And pulls a book from a stack, shuffles through the pages. Who's working on that one? Yes, that would be. You would need to speak to my assistant, Rajat in Alport.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your assistance. I will leave the people who understand and capitalism to handle the money.
I don't-
Yeah.
I am.
He sort of like looks at you confused, like money.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to pay, I will say no. But
I believe Ro was interested in purchasing some crystals.
oh,
It's fine.
Not all, obviously.
yes. Well, I only have a few that I'm currently not using, and they are rather small.
Don't worry about it. We'll
But
talk with
he-
your assistant.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it. We'll talk with your assistant.
Okay. Well, good luck, and say hi to him for me.
You too.
Will do.
Y'all will nod gratefully before walking out.
Will return to his studies.
He did tell us where to find his assistant, right?
Yeah, he
Yes.
Okay.
His
Something
assistant
port?
is Alport.
Oh, I think we have that.
So you,
In our teleport crystals.
yep.
Yeah.
So you whoop over to Alport and ask around for the assistant's name. Finds her. She is also of the era, and she has like the like a lab coat on, and it's
Good afternoon, sister.
Oh, Well, it's rare to see you outside of up putting that. What can I do you for?
We have been sent by your by your master concerning matters of crystals, particularly ice crystals.
The professor. Right. Well, what is this about my thesis? It's not due yet, is it?
No, we need a powerful
Okay,
crystal.
good. Right, ice crystal.
Yes.
We were hoping to be shot through a wall of wind.
Hmm.
Okay.
The whirlwind.
Oh, I'm not going to question it.
Also, dinner.
We are. Natus was about to say something that looks at it over row. Later.
Excuse me?
Oh, that's what you can do me for.
I don't believe that is how one propositions a person, although I'm not an expert.
You're not an expert.
Crystal first, dinner later.
Right, no, Chris, yes, okay, yeah.
We want to slay Garuda.
Mm-hmm.
Ice crystals, yes. That would be... Take some...
Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that part about what you said about slaying a god or something.
Yep, no, this is already immediately none of my business.
Well, the thing, like, I imagine we're, like, low-key famous. So when a male Vieira, a very large cat person,
Okay.
yeah, thank you, and a dude wearing a white porcelain mask walk up, we're a very distinct group of people.
He's also completely thrown off guard from the date proposition.
She was the
It's
one
all-
who asked.
I imagine that even among male Vieira, they're rare in the first place, but Gil is particularly noticeable because most male Vieira are twinks.
Yeah, 100%.
They are twins,
Yeah.
And
and this
he is
guy is a
not.
fucking unit.
Yeah, so we are a very distinct group of people. Someone's like, that's probably the Slayers.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay,
Oh, the
ice
warriors
crystals,
fight.
ice crystals.
They might say that, yeah. They might say
We
that.
need a lot of ice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, two places come to mind for abundance of ice crystals.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the frozen tundras of Corsus, or alternatively, if you are short on time, which if you are trying to shoot yourself out of a cannon at a primal, I would assume you are short on time, the Isle of Umbra.
Neat. That sounds great.
Do you know what we could expect from either of these locations?
Corsus, ice. Ice, snow, yetis, generally the whole wilderness is trying to kill you.
Oh, we
The
just
island-
learned how to. We
just
just
like
came
home.
from there.
And as for the Isle has home to...
Shadows and darkness.
Yes, actually, because not
I can tell from
that
the name.
much is known about it, because every time someone comes back from the island, they don't... Well, if they do come back is the thing, but if they do come back, then they are always not quite right. Like they're yearning to go back for some reason.
Must be some great parties.
Perhaps there are.
They have this weird fascination with... It's just like flicking through notes on her paper or a separate paper. I don't have much on it because it's not really within my field of research, but something about her and having to go back to her.
I was thinking it might be soporifics, but that does not sound like what that is.
Maybe we'll find another primal there.
Who knows?
That does seem like what would happen, doesn't
To kill
it?
a primal, we need to go and kill a different primal.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much for your assistance, sister.
Oh, that absolutely. How long have you been out of the woods, if you don't mind me asking?
Not particularly long. I've been traveling with this group for a few months now, and a few months before that with my traveling companion Kitty.
Okay.
I admit, much about modernity does not come naturally to me.
Understandable.
Is it inappropriate to refer to other Vieira as sisters?
It
Yeah.
threw me off for a bit, but I'm not complaining.
Okay.
To be
All
honest,
right
this whole
then.
conversation has been a series of throwing me off.
That is understandable.
Yes, those would be the two locations. Obviously, the Carlton Tundra is very far in that direction.
Hmm.
Isle of Umbra is actually, if you look over there, points at just like across the sea where you see
Oh,
light,
under that cloud?
a lighthouse with a very large, like someone had made a giant like you know how so you vaguely remember how big Heidelin was. This thing was like massive. It's like someone had taken a building-sized crystal and just jammed it into the side of a lighthouse.
Amazing. Gil
Um,
is going to going into the air to get a slightly better look, and then just
yeah.
that. I can see why that place might be dangerous.
Mhm. Apparently, there
Crystals
was
of that
some
size.
experiments going on there in a earlier age, and then something went wrong, and that happened, and now it's just uninhabited except for whatever keeps calling people back.
Hmm. Maybe some sort of siren.
Who knows?
Who
Not
knows?
my area of research, so
Nah.
I don't plan to go there anytime soon.
Well, we do.
Well,
We'll let
good
you
luck
know about
Wise
it
finding
once.
someone
decision,
to take you
sister.
then.
We'll let you know about it once we get back. Sate your curiosity.
Well, best of luck.
As they go away, Gil will consider. This is certainly a different danger, a more cerebral sort. And it is worth noting that if I cannot jump on it or thrust my spear at it, problems can be a bit beyond me.
You seem pretty capable.
I try. But we shouldn't kid ourselves about what our strengths are. What do the two of you think?
Wow, I think well, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna wear for dinner.
I'm not sure you're getting that date.
Oh, she asked.
I don't believe she did. She did not have the look about her, and it's not the season for it. Although dating standards are different outside of the forest.
They sure are.
She didn't.
Okay, if Natus says so, then I believe him.
Well,
Natus and Gyal cockblock Row.
Oh, no, I'm not cock blocking. I'm just admitting. I'm just pointing out.
Stating the obvious.
That is not what she did. That is not what she said. But that doesn't stop you from flirting with her.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. So we're going to that place?
You
know
I
what?
believe so.
I should hit up some libraries.
Though
Let's
we
see
will
what's up.
want to hear from Kitty first, so we may need to eat some time.
I can go tell Zero to get over here.
Is Zero somewhere else?
Yes.
Where is her?
Oh, okay.
Somewhere else.
Somewhat. Okay.
Thanks. That's
Very
helpful.
specific. But yes, no, if you could maybe drag his ass over here, that would be great.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, time shall be spent asking and failing to try and get a lift to Isle of Umbra, because ain't no sailor wants to go near that fucking danger hole.
Mm-hmm. We could just use our ship. Hello.
Welcome.
Hi. Sorry, I was finishing up a thing I was helping with.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope the DC game is going good. Good.
I got hit by the Batmobile.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I got punched by a common rider and hit by the Batmobile.
It sounds like fun.
So how's things going?
Well,
you have a cannon now and
I
$4,000.
saw that. I should add that. Do I have $8,000 in my character sheet? I look at like.
Yes, you have $8,000 because Carl gave you
Yep.
this 4.
and I have a dragon slaying cannon.
Yes, you threw a fucking, because I found it too funny not to do it. You have 2 cannons.
Mm-hmm.
I have so much fucking money.
Mm-hmm. And we have discovered that to get through the wall of wind between us and our next objective, we are probably going to need a shitload of ice crystals, and we are currently considering... Yeah. And we're currently considering getting that shitload of ice crystals from an evil island that calls people back to it.
So we go to an
Is that-
island that the heroes of Troy went to.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. Well, we don't know if it's a Lotus Eater island yet, but something's not right there.
Oh, it's called Shadow Island.
It's called the Isle of Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
And its most prominent feature is a giant lighthouse with a huge ass crystal sticking out of it.
Which we are going to steal.
I mean, that's an idea that has been had.
The other idea is to go all the way back to Corthus and try to find...
I'm definitely not ruling that option out, and Gil might put in his initial vote for that option, to be frank.
How else are we going to find a way through that wall? We need more crystals if we're not using the cannon idea.
We can go to Causus. That was how else we could do it.
What is Causus?
Is that the right word for the ice place?
Corthus.
Cauthus. The ice place we were just at.
Yeah.
Ice racist against dragons.
Yes, in the racist land.
Yeah, but how does that help us get through the wall?
Ice
It's the
crystals,
land
they're
of
there.
ice. Land of
Yeah,
snow and ice
well-
will have lots of ice crystals.
Look, I was saying the alternative to the cannon is more ice crystals.
Yes, and we could go there and get more ice crystals.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's what I'm hearing. We can either go to the big spooky lighthouse in the Shadow Island for a big fuck-off crystal, or we can go scavenging for a week for small little crystals that we'll have to work with.
You
We'll
need
have
a
to
lot
get-
of crystals.
Scavenging for a month for a lot of crystals.
We have to get even more crystals if we don't do the cannon. Cannon is the cheap idea.
Well, yes, we can combine the two, but what's relevant right now is the crystals. We can sort out the cannon.
Yes.
Okay, what's the plan with the cannon? I feel like I should be informed, considering
Well, we
I'll
get-
probably be the one who has to
Y'all
make it.
came up with the idea of shooting them out of a cannon through the wind wall, and Alphanor was like, actually, that's not a bad idea. If we somehow
So-
manage to rig up the Enterprise with enough ice crystals, which counteracts the wind magic, you can literally battering ram your way through the wall.
So
Oh,
you
I
see
mean, that's an
how
idea.
this cannon I got has 4
Or
bolts.
barrel. Oh, no,
Yeah.
absolutely. You minigun
And
the cannon to
how-
shoot ice at, like, rapid speeds.
How the cannon mounted on the Enterprise has 1 hole. That's 5 holes. It's 5 barrels.
You want to make a 5-barrel
No,
ice
no, no, no,
minigun cannon?
I'm just saying we have enough barrels for the entire adventuring company, and then we just shoot ourselves out of we load them up with ice. We shoot ourselves through the wall, and then we fight them. We kill them.
I have a small issue with this plan.
And what is it?
We're likely going to fight the Garuda. Is that it? Is it Garuda?
Yes.
Yeah.
Garuda. We're probably going to fight Garuda in the air on the ship. There will likely be no land for us to stand on.
Oh.
I'm saying that we should not shoot ourselves out the cannons. We will die.
What? Okay. What
Everyone but Gyal will die.
what is the point of the cannons then?
Shoot the wall so that the wall stops being there,
Oh.
and then fly the ship through the hole.
Okay, I guess y'all and I will do the shoot ourselves out of the cannons, and the rest of you will stay on the ship.
Or, hear me out, you don't do that. Because that
Why?
would be suicidal.
Oh, no. I trust you to figure out how to shoot people out of cannons. You can shoot so many fragile things out of guns. And neither
It
y'all
took
nor
months.
I are fragile.
It took like a month to figure out how to shoot the potion bullets.
Yeah, well, we have a long time to figure it out. Because
like-
we're going to an island and
You
or
don't know.
the cold place.
Hey, Arthanol? Is that your name? Arthanol?
That's not. That's alcohol.
No, the child.
Alfie. Just call him
Alfie.
Alfie.
Alphanord.
His name is Alphanog, but everybody just calls him Alfie because it's so much easier to say.
Yeah,
Okay,
He's,
Alfie.
it's like. What kind of name is it? Is it like an Eorzean
It's
name?
like, yeah, it's an Eorzean name.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like
Hey,
French,
Alfie.
German.
Alfie. So you know things about the Garuda thing, right?
I think we might know more than him.
No.
Not a lot is actually known about Garuda other than She controls wind. She is worshipped by the Ixali, and she is the most bloodthirsty and vicious of the three.
Also,
This makes sense.
she's the one we're missing right now.
She is the one that is currently out and causing shit, which is why you need to go and stop her.
Yeah.
So now, Kitty reaches and tries to put a hand over Rose's muzzle so she can speak. Hold on. What I'm asking is, do we believe that she is airborne 24/7, or does she land anywhere?
Mostly known for flying, but she can come down to the ground for worship-based activities.
So here's the issue. Here's the issue with firing ourselves out of the cannon. By all accounts, we do not want to fight Garuda in the sky. We are at a severe disadvantage, especially if we don't have a ship. Without a ship, we are kind of fucked. She releases your mouth.
Okay, I have several ideas. I'll let you finish though.
Even in the Enterprise, and I'm sure Sid did a wonderful job on this beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
However, fighting the god of wind in the sky seems stupid.
Well, I did invent the glider.
Too bad we don't know anyone with gravity magic.
Can you bring down a god?
I took down a dragon.
Same thing, basically.
I am unaware of the scaling there, so you know what? Fair enough.
You know what? Like,
I don't have an accurate scale there, so okay.
I mean, the last age was basically ended by a dragon, so you know, like, huh.
So here's the also thing to consider.
Also, it's just an avatar, you know. It's not like the gods themselves are like the planes. You can't just.
So here's the thing to remember. Ro and Natus.
Mm-hmm.
Do either of you have good ice magic?
Let me have a look.
I am not prepared to deal with ice because I tend to revolve around fire.
I have a fire spell. I have a thunder spell and another thunder spell.
Thunder might be useful.
And
maybe
an earth spell. And
not looking great so far.
Feather fall. I have.
Do you have like a ray of frost or anything like that?
One moment. I can make a fog cloud.
Well, we have seen how useful fog cloud is. However, that would not be useful against something made of wind.
I have a cloud of daggers.
That would be useful. I know that Ida has Armor of Agathis, which is ice, to my remembrance. Yep, Armor of Agathis is ice. That's not a lot.
Can't believe that.
Ice Knife!
I can't believe that spell is named after a fictional character.
Not a lot of things are. Ice Knife is a spell. That's good to know.
Uh-huh. I name all my spells after myself.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I can't say shit. I named my gun the New Moon. I can't say anything.
Yeah. That's a real thing. Okay, well, I could get ice stuff, but like, I would have to go read. I would have to go like look. I have to like take some time to figure it out. You know, relearn the things. Like I just got attuned to earth stuff recently. I just like dropped some fire things.
Hey Natus, aren't you the ice guy now?
Yeah, Natus is the ice guy.
Gods.
Do you have any good ice ideas?
Ice is the stagnation.
You know what? Fair point.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, obviously. I know what we
Hey,
do.
by the way, hey God, real quick, how many have we had any days of downtime?
Yes.
Cool. My
Well,
kid
how many?
finishes.
1.
Fuck.
Fair enough. This is Ida's sheet, not mine.
Or not even really 1. You had like half. You spent the rest of the day after getting out of the fucking the Dungeon of Dragons. You spent the rest of the day just recovering, and then in the morning.
28.
Dragging
28.
back cannons.
I'm 28 for my finishing my gun.
Yes. What were you on? Remind me.
Let me go look at my percentages for my shotgun. 85.
Okay, and with 28, 95.
Ooh, close. You also need to work on cactar bullets. Okay.
Wow. So I would need some time to redo my magic to get ice, if I were to get ice. That is,
So
you have like ice.
So
things.
low key, no, I don't really have any ice things. I'm more gravitational magic, but gravitation and space is connected to ice.
You know what? That's a good point. I didn't actually know that, Natus. That's a neat astrology.
That's why that along with Natus being a like solidified form of flowing energy is why he's ice. Not
I mean, if you're willing to let me borrow your god crystal, I could shove it in my aether converter again.
Oh, we didn't actually kill the ice god. We just killed a. Wait, no. We already established that dragons are basically gods. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, well, we know that
There is a dragon god, but
that's
that
later.
he's in the moon.
That's a completely different expansion.
Yeah.
If I borrow your Heidelin ice crystal, I could try and shove it in my aether converter like I did with mine.
Well, didn't
I don't know what would happen. I don't tend to mix good with ice.
Didn't Heidelin steal it?
No.
I have mine.
No.
We still have all our crystals.
Okay.
Natus kind of doesn't want to give it to you because it's like, no, you have yours, I have mine.
Yeah, no.
She's also like,
man, I'm a fire person. I don't think I want to touch the ice.
I have mine up right here. Points to chest.
You sure do.
Yeah.
But no, besides shoving the thing in my aether converter and converting my bullets into ice, I don't exactly have a plan for that.
Do you know where we can get some ground? The ground?
The ground crystal?
No, like I need some of the ground to do one of my big spells.
Boy howdy, got some bad news for you.
Can we like... Natus, can you like gravity up some ground?
Shake's head.
That'd be... Well, actually, hold on. I have
Wait,
an idea. Kitty holds up a finger. Hold on.
Can I use my own crystal as the source of this?
No, probably not.
I think I could.
So, thought process, actually.
Okay.
What if we were to make something... Because, Natus, you can bring stuff down, right? Like, gravity. What if we were able to make some... What?
Go ahead.
And up.
What if we were to make something that harnesses the inherent magic of gravity? A thing Natus is a particular expert on.
Yes.
And we could make, like, a contraption, a bullet, a gadget that when we hit Garuda with it, she begins to go down. So we can fight her on ground level.
Like a clock.
More like if you strapped like a ball of iron to somebody's foot and dropped them in the ocean. Like, sink them.
Yeah.
Like, bring her to the floor and keep her there. Because her advantage is that she can fly, and I'm really the only one. Kitty thinks, everyone is technically good at fighting in the sky. However, it is dangerous.
Yes, but that does mean that I'll be able to, that if we come up with something like that, I'll be able to deliver it.
That's true. Either you or me can... I can put it in her if it's a bullet. If it's not, you can probably be the one to do it by just...
Lightning.
Is she physical or is she like a ball of air? Because you could probably just jump in her.
What?
Like, you're just like a living...
Very much physical. Like the other two.
Okay.
Oh, then I just grapple her. Easy.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
You...
The Titans tend to be pretty big.
Okay, then I just need bigger. I need to get bigger, or I need bigger, claws.
I get you. I can work on it. That's gonna take time.
Yeah.
Either way, the idea of something to do with gravity to bring her to the floor is not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
That will also take time to consider.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, Sid is here, and he is an engineer as well, and we have Natus.
Yes.
If we could make some sort of harness, I could certainly work with that.
Yeah, you or Ro could equip her to it. The issue is her just taking it off.
Yeah, so we would want to have it be made out of some sort of material that she would have difficulty removing, like brambles or sticky tar.
Or ice.
Or ice.
Well,
If we can infuse it with ice.
What, are we riding her now? What is happening?
I haven't ruled that out.
Okay.
Ew.
But we are slightly putting the cart before the chocobo here.
That does bring me to my other idea of how to get through the wall. That is, instead of going through the wall, she brings the wall past us, to us.
Okay.
So
go on before I decide whether to tell you why this is not a good idea.
So, you know how we can't get that magic thing that takes over people's minds?
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't know that. So what if we just, do a heresy and fake up a religious thing? She was like, hey, I like that. Let me show up. And then she shows up and we fight her.
So, I think the thing, the what's it called?
Uh-huh.
The thing we're immune to is only happens when the Titan is summoned.
Well, this one's summoned.
This one's already out and has been out for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, meaning she can't do it again unless we wanted two of them.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they can just
they
do
can
that.
Do it whenever.
Yeah.
It's just
they can just do that?
They can just do it whenever. They just don't do it in fights because you're immune to it.
Yeah, we hold a fake party, we lure her in, and then we fight.
And we could lure her directly into a place that would slow her down or make flying more difficult.
Yeah.
I actually like this idea quite a bit.
Yeah, then we don't have to go through the wall. She'll bring the wall through us.
We'll still probably want ice crystals, though.
Yes. Whenever to like, hold her down.
I still don't think that's a. I don't think that's a good idea because there's a small issue with it. If she moved the wall, unless she turned it off, what's stopping her from moving the wall towards us and we are ripped asunder?
Yeah. See, when I say wall, I don't mean like a wind wall, like water wall. I mean she's currently residing in the eye of a hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Oh,
out of character? I know
Maybe
that
just
cool
move.
water can help to calm hurricanes. Can y'all be in any way aware of that?
If I remember correctly, it's on land.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, you can. Gil probably has some like basic knowledge of weather, like, oh, it's getting windy. I should probably do this so the house doesn't blow away.
I mean, obviously, we find a place where, like, the hurricane won't ruin like a whole country. We lure
here's a thought.
them there.
During powerful winds, I've watched wind funnels form, and they tend to lose quite a bit of their strength when they go over water. I believe that sucking up the cool water calms the wind.
Mm.
So, if we still got the ice crystals, we could summon her somewhere where there is water, and then we could activate the ice crystals within the water. That could have the dual effect of freezing her and of making her wind wall weaker if she should bring it to where we are.
And create a good platform to stand on.
Also that, though it has its own difficulties.
We have claws.
One of you has claws.
All three
I
of us.
don't.
Okay.
I don't. I have hairy feet.
Like,
I have my fingernails are like a little sharp, but like not really. They kind of get blunted because I work with machinery.
I don't mean to be that guy, but like, that will probably reduce the fighting arena even more.
Fair point.
And we already have someone who wants to be as far the fuck away as possible.
Yes, please and thank you.
That's not a
Oh,
bad.
you're fighting on the water?
Oh,
okay,
also,
let me
yeah.
just break the ice.
Yeah, that's the other issue is too. Like we know every time we fight a avatar, they have AOE's, and being in a smaller space makes it that much more difficult to dodge them.
Okay, let me stay on land. Then I can do my earth thing.
I think we are, as stated before, putting the cart before the put the cart before the
Chocobo.
The chocobo.
Yeah, no. Kitty does mental math. No, we're putting the cart before the chocobo. Let's just go to the Shadow Island, pick up some crystals, shoot a wall, and do it the easy way.
Well,
and then deal with her when we get there.
I mean, I think we should also consider like where we engage and whether or not it's over the open sea where we can get gobbled up by a sea monster.
Oh yes, no, please, by all means, fight Garuda and Leviathan at the same time. It'll be great.
Leviathan is a problem for later.
I know people want to fight Leviathan. Let's not do it right now.
I
don't...
can give you a quick pirate message. Message from ye olde pirates. Don't fuck with Leviathan.
Yeah,
delete
but
your fucking ship.
The problem is that the hurricane is currently over water.
No, I'm pretty sure it's over land.
It's over land.
What?
Yeah, no one said anything that it was over water. We were talking about moving it over water to slow it down.
Yeah.
No. Wait,
Sorry.
wait. Where the fuck is this?
So this might be related to me saying that we shouldn't shoot people out cannons.
Show me. Can someone show me a map and where this Primo is?
Okay, it is. Let me bring out the world map.
Nobody
You
actually
would-
told me where it is, and I thought like, oh, hurricanes, those are over water.
I may be
I mean,
getting
I didn't know where
hurricane
it
and
is either.
tornado mixed up, but
Tornadoes are over land. Hurricanes generally germinate over warm water,
Oh,
relatively
then-
speaking, and
that's
then
my bad.
move on to land until they lose their steam.
Yeah.
that's my bad. Then it's a tornado, not a hurricane.
Mhm.
Oh, a tornado.
I always get hurricanes and tornadoes mixed up. So
Understandable.
Well,
I lived on the East Coast, so I know how hurricanes work.
It's a
One is
tornado.
the size
So-
of a country, and the other is the size of a house.
So if you were to say, would it be basically like it's this little area here with the circle I just drew, and it is just inside a circle, protected?
yes,
Yeah,
that is,
and it can
that
be a-
is exactly what it is.
There's nothing
Oh.
wrong with it being a tornado too big to exist in real life.
Yeah, normally,
When
So-
God magic.
yeah, this is like a god tornado, so it's big.
Yeah.
Okay.
The issue is that we need to slow it down enough to put a hole in it, essentially, so that we can fly in, land, and throw hands.
Yeah. There's also an idea I had. You know how clouds are very high up?
Yeah.
You know how like you get like you know how you look up and you look up at the clouds and you look at the very highest clouds? There's no clouds above that.
Yeah.
Can you take a ship up there?
Someone already asked that.
We might have some difficulty breathing.
Yeah, y'all
Hey,
asked that a
Sid.
while
Hey, Sid.
ago. And I don't remember who.
Hey, Sid.
I don't remember what the answer was. Basically, the answer was no, we can't do that. I don't remember the reasoning, though.
Yeah, Sid, isn't it? You're having this conversation in Airport.
Okay. I was saying, just like, hey, Sid,
Yeah.
what happened when you went above the
Yeah,
clouds?
she's like, hey,
Oh.
Sid, you turn around. He's not there. He's way back in Gridania.
Yeah,
Fixing
I
the airship.
only got here a minute ago.
Yeah,
Give me a
that's
break.
yeah.
We teleport back to Gridania, walk onto the ship. Hey, Sid!
Gyal at some point asked, at the risk of suggesting the obvious, why not fly over it? And I don't remember the reasoning,
right.
but someone, they basically
I
answer
think
was
that-
you can't do it.
yeah. It's
I
because
think that the
Alphino-
reasoning was basically just, it's not a wall, it's a wind
Yeah.
wall.
He said wall, and Girl was like, "Why don't we just go over it?" And he's like, no, that's my mistake. It's not an actual wall. I almost said hurricane again. It's a tornado.
Yeah, that's a good plan C. We can have Sid figure out how to, go over the tornado, and then we just drop down in the middle.
I certainly would enjoy that.
Yeah. So plan A, punch through. Plan B, lure. Plan C, go over.
As I said, carts and chocobos, we should start getting to work on getting those, gems.
Yes. Well, I mean, we barely had a day off.
That's a fair point. Do we have any time constraints that I'm not aware of?
Well, I mean, the tornado's currently
don't-
ravaging the
You don't have
countryside.
any I mean, obviously, Garuda's not going anywhere, but the longer that she is summoned, the worse it's gonna get.
So we should rest for at max a week before we go to Fuck Island.
Where's Fuck Island?
In the sea.
The island with all the ice crystals.
Shadow Island.
Yeah, Shadow Island, Isle of Umbra.
Yeah, but on the map.
Oh, on the map, it would be so. Let me give a rough. Yes, it would be like it would be over here somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, that's like
One of these like little specks.
oh yeah, that's only like 17 feet from Limsa.
Yeah, but you're currently in Airport, which is here, so it's literally just like
Sure. Okay. Well, neat.
what do I have? Oh no, never mind. But you know where you're going, and you know, like the only thing that's stopping you right now is that no one seems to be willing to go there.
Well, I certainly, well, I certainly don't want to, but I'm willing to go whenever. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
I get you.
If you can find yourself a brave enough captain to take you there.
Hey
Again,
guys, I think I
airship?
might know somebody. No, hold on. Hold on. We have an airship, yes.
Unfortunately for you,
But if you-
someone already attempted to flirt with the assistant. We don't know where she is.
Yep, she's gone.
I
Yep,
I mean,
Yeah,
they left.
if you think you can get in contact with her, please do, because
Yes.
y'all's not going to tell you that in character.
yeah. Y'all went home
Good,
and
thanks.
the ship wasn't there, so he came back. But
Fucking Kitty walks to the beach, loads a message in a bottle into her gun, points it into the ocean. Boom.
I assume you've been having like this conversation in like one of the many pubs that Airport has, which is why it is called Airport.
Sorry. Kitty, you're not gonna kill the ocean like that.
It was a joke. I'm not actually gonna do that. I don't know where the fuck she goes.
Oh.
She's a captain. She's a captain for the Yellowcoats.
You come out of like the pub, did like go
She's
to
just
the
standing
ocean. Roll perception.
Yeah, man. I have a passive of 17 if it helps. Boy, howdy, fuck if I know.
You know what? Fuck it. The 17 will do. Okay, there we go. That's better.
That's the real number.
You just like Kitty's just like caught up in this focus of like just
Kitty falls into the water, just like
Kitty's just like walking down the pier towards the end. You come out the pub to just like watch her. Now this you can see amongst the boats docked currently in Airport. Yeah, it's right there.
Your sister is here.
Huh?
You have sister.
Y'all
Fucking. You have.
Y'all looks up immediately and starts like making sure all the fur on his ears is straight. Making sure that there's nothing stuck in his half white, half brown body fur.
You know what? This isn't my problem. I'm just gonna walk towards the ship and ignore this.
It's just the missing patch that makes it that gives you a heart pattern.
But yeah, when the
Yes.
head hits your hair.
He's just Nanish just like puts Nanish just like puts both hands on Kitty's shoulders and just turns her slightly so she can look at the
She
ship.
keeps walking.
Grab shoulders.
Hey, orphan
turn.
maker. Orphan
What?
maker.
There's a moment and then one of the crew comes up to the side of the boat like, "Aye,
Aye,
oh hey,
howdy.
What brings you around these parts?
Well, first of all, I want to say hi to my sister, I guess.
I,
And two, I wanted to see if my sister was a dumb captain or not.
Gil fails to subtly stand behind Kitty.
well, Catton's not here right now. She's doing business, but,
The captain?
yeah, she's, doing,
The captain?
yeah, yeah, no, trust me, we all made that joke as well.
And then she made us walk the plank, and it got significantly less funny.
Only after the 8th time.
Honestly, I was about to say honestly with our names, but no, that wasn't our faults.
Oh,
Yeah.
she gave you 9 lives? That was nice.
Yeah. If you want to come up and wait, you can,
Yeah.
alright.
Yes, certainly. I am very interested in knowing about ships.
Kitty climbs on board while y'all's talking.
Yeah, fair.
She just scales the side of the ship like, I can do this.
Yeah,
Boats,
you
I got
Y'all
this.
hops onto it eventually.
climb up onto the ship. Yeah, she's just out doing some, restocking, trades, this, that, captain stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought Quartermasters did that.
But yeah, she should be back soon.
I mean, she's probably out with the quartermaster. She's like probably not.
Oh
alone.
yeah. Yeah, she took
Yeah, that's
her
fair. I don't know
quartermaster,
boats.
a couple of the crew, just to unload and carry things.
Oh yeah, she probably can't see over the counter.
I would say that to her face, she'll have you.
Kitty gets the shitty cat grin. She can
What?
try.
What? My shins?
Kitty's aware that she can't say that. She knows she's not tall either.
I always
She's
forget.
not,
I always
is not
forget.
tall, but she's still taller than Isa.
I always forget because he radiates like small energy, but Natus is actually like 6 foot plus. He's quite
Yeah,
tall.
Natus is actually a fucking giant.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
My initial thought when I was thinking about how Kitty is compared to Issa is like, oh yes, she'll have me when she is staring not at my face but my chest, as that is how tall she is.
It's not physically tall, but personality-wise.
Kitty has
Yeah.
an aura about her. She can feel tall.
The party is much less Gyal is the tall one as it is Kitty's the short one.
Yeah, no, everyone is a giant but Kitty,
Yeah.
who's 5'3".
I feel like Gyal is able to technically claim the tallest because of his ears.
Yeah, Bjorn is the tallest because of the ears.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Because
It goes, I think in height-wise, it goes Gyal, Ro.
With ears.
Natus.
Ro is taller without ears.
I think Ida is still taller than. It goes.
Wait, what the hell did you just say, Ellen?
Ro's 7'1" without ears.
Yeah, it's Gyal, Ro, Natus, Issa. No, sorry, not Issa. Ida.
Ro is taller than Gyal,
Didn't.
not counting ears.
Yes.
Yeah, if you
But
didn't
counting
count the
ears,
ears,
Gyal's the
Ro would
tallest.
be the tallest.
Yes.
Mhm.
Usually people count ears.
Ears save you.
But yeah.
Mhm.
Kitty. Here's the Kitty's family and the fucking captain of the fucking Limsa will tell you this. Kitty's whole family has a deal about feeling tall for whatever reason.
Yeah.
They're able to menace their way to make you feel small, even
They
when they're
talk
like 5'3".
They're physically
5 foot.
short, but they talk a big game.
Mhm.
They can also back it up most of the
And that-
time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're taller than me. Points a gun at your knee, blows off your kneecap. So, how's it feeling being eye level?
Kitty is small with tall energy, Natus is tall with small energy.
Wait.
Yeah, just trade me heights. Trade me heights.
Give me
Come
your
on.
height.
Give me a few inches. I want to be 5'5" at least.
Oh my god. Ro's not even that
Okay.
tall.
That is
Oh,
Slug
God.
working just to be able to make you platform boots with a 5-inch heel.
Just Kitty with a pair of heels.
She could maybe handle those. Maybe.
Gil could definitely. Gil has digitigrade legs. He could definitely walk in heels.
Y'all's feet are
but that's
specifically
you.
made for heels.
Mm-hmm.
It's you. Kitty isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I
Kitty,
just
Kitty
think
only
the
started
image
wearing
of like
shoes
Kitty at a
in
fancy
double digits.
party. It was just like the big dress and the heels.
She could. She wouldn't, but she could. If there wasn't a lot of reasons she wouldn't, she could rock it. The issue is the many things that are the issue.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, she'll wear a suit because she has suit energy.
She does have suit energy.
Kitty has suit energy. Gil has dress energy.
Yes. Also, I don't think Kitty could walk in heels. I'm not sure. It depends.
Yeah.
Someone asks Gil why he doesn't just wear a loincloth. What do you take me for, some sort of harlot? I know that I'm in public society. I can't show my nipples.
It's just Kitty in a tuxedo and Gyal in a ball gown.
Mm-hmm. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Yeah.
I can't believe Ro's only 216 centimeters tall. That's not very tall.
That's at least 6 feet, and probably closer to
That's
7.
7'1".
Okay. That
I
is
mean,
very tall.
That's not very tall.
You weren't wrong. It is at least 6 feet.
Ellen, 7 foot is taller than most people.
Yes, I know.
Period.
Yes, but I've met 2 meter tall people.
I mean, yeah, but
You're in Norway.
I know a 7-foot guy. He has to duck to go
Denmark.
through the doorway.
And Ro's supposed to be very, very tall. And
You are. You're nearly 2 feet taller than Kitty.
seeing TikToks from the perspective of tall guys has made me realize that being short is actually the better thing.
yeah, Eli, you're perfectly average.
The
Right.
fun size.
Yep.
As all things should be.
As all things should be.
Yeah.
But yeah. Just have some good old banter on the ship while you wait for Issa to get back.
There's a lot
All
of
is
shit
awkward.
talking. Kitty pulls out and shows off some dragon skulls. Like, ah!
Pull out the cannon.
Yeah,
You can't just pull out the cannon.
Ro like asks if they can like put down like the walk the thing like get things onto the ship thing,
I should wait
and
for my sister before we start living here.
then like goes and gets the cannon, just like drags it to the docks.
No, you can't. That's gonna be a long old while.
Y'all will be awkwardly asking various crew members questions about Kitty's sister.
I mean, we have the cannon with us.
Do you? Did you bring the cannon with you?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I asked the crew, what does the captain like to eat?
Just a good hearty meal, honestly.
Like a big juicy steak.
Sorry,
grizzled in
you're
the-
getting only sides. No good
Yeah.
hearty meal. You're
I-
getting fancy
fries.
ass tiny portions.
I try out my new cauldron I bought. It doesn't go well. I just dump it over the side.
You gotta
Whoops.
wear it in.
Yeah, I gotta wear it in.
Did you just try and make French fries in a cauldron?
Yeah, because
Says
when
not
you're
might
out
be a
on the
problem.
sea, when you're out on the sea, there's not a lot, you can work with. So when you come to land, just a good, like fucking proper meal.
Are
Oh,
there any
every ship needs a chef.
Mm.
are there any local land animals or birds or anything?
Yes,
Seagulls.
seagulls.
From
But there are
some
also like
jackals around
some
the
like
ship?
yeah, there's like some dodos, some jackals, a
There's
couple
also
like
gullibos,
lambs.
which are like chocobos, but seagulls.
Oh my god.
Jellyfish, land
Crab.
jellyfish. Don't mention
Crab.
that. Crab.
Big
Giant
ol'
enemy.
crab.
There's the giant enemy variety, though those are
Giant
rarer.
Hmm.
There is
Yes, but
actually a giant enemy crab that's a fate boss.
I don't think she would want something, or I wouldn't want something that was seafood if I'd just gotten back from the sea. Are jackals and dodos edible?
Yes,
Cats.
dodo is actually a very popular meat because
Wait,
it's
do cats exist?
Yeah.
cats exist.
There's cats.
Gil's not gonna feed her a cat. That'd be weird.
Oh.
But anyway,
No, we're cats. You're a cat.
Gil,
We're Mikote.
Y'all-
That's different.
after Natus's first failed attempt to make food, Gil will hop off the boat and after like half an hour or so come back with a few dodos and jackals slung over his shoulder. And Gil wouldn't if he notices that dodos are rare or that there's not enough males or females or anything, he'd hunt judiciously.
No,
There's-
dodos are actually pretty plentiful. They're also like big, like the like the fairground toys where you've got like that massive stuffed whale.
Oh,
Mhm.
damn.
Yeah, they're like that.
Is Gil able to hunt them?
Yeah, they pretty much just
Okay.
roam free in the lands.
You do have to avoid a swarm of land jellyfish of many varieties, and you can never tell what way is front.
This is true.
Gil will bring back land jellyfish just in case they're edible too.
They technically are, but they're disgusting. It's
Yeah,
it's an
there's-
actual quest.
They're mostly used as like a garnish or alchemical regents because there's very little there for you to eat.
Natus can cook them, but only in a full moon.
Yeah,
If
you
I
Then
were
Gil
back
will throw
with,
those
like-
away, but
you come back
You've
with
got-
some meats, just a whole ass dodo.
yeah, you've got some
If I were,
dodo
say-
and some jackal to work with.
If I were, say, in a Pathfinder 2 game, I would have things to do. Anyway,
Yeah, no, by the time you come back with the dodo, these has already like arrived.
Ro has
Kitty's talking to her sister.
dragged a humongous cannon onto the docks and is being like, "How? What do you mean you can't get it on board with just the planks?"
You're coming back with this dodo in your arms, and you just see Ro just slowly, like, dragging this cannon behind her.
Gil does not see Rose slowly dragging this cannon behind her. Gil sees Issa. Remind me, Issa dresses similarly to Kitty, right? With like a lot of layers
Yeah,
and shit.
Issa has like Oh god, I think I actually. Hang on, let me. Yeah,
I
there's.
should have her reference.
I think I.
I can grab her
Okay.
reference image.
Yeah, I think I gave you like the. Now that I had sages, now that I have to use sages.
No, I have my reference page.
Okay.
She's like pretty much covered head to toe. I don't think it's the same reason as Kitty, but she is.
Mhm.
Yeah,
She also has the
she's.
cute librarian
awesome.
glasses.
She has like the red jacket and like a a coat on underneath.
Mm-hmm. Rose like, hey, Gil, can you help me with this cat? Gil jumps onto the ship, and
Motherfucker!
he says, I have returned with what will hopefully be a delightful Dodo dinner. Why did I say that?
No
Just
dinner.
put the dodo down,
dinner?
and it's only then that you see her.
No, Gil saw her
No
before jumping on the thing, which is why he said that.
She just looks at this whole dodo that you brought on the ship. It's like, alright, that'll actually do us a farewell. Like, we could do with some more meat. I'll have to. She just takes a list out of one of the pockets, crosses off meat, puts it back in her pocket.
I could certainly get another if you wished. I've also brought some jackals. Dumps the dead dogs on the thing.
Oh yeah, no, you could salt that meat and it will save for a while.
Yeah, no, I mean, Jackals, it's good. It's bit stringy, but you know, it meets meat on the ocean.
Bit too
Yeah, no,
close
don't
to
waste
God
anything.
Yeah.
for my taste.
Is she? It's just like looks over, just sees Ro just slowly pulling this fucking cannon down the pier. Like,
I've been pulling
Yeah,
this
that's our.
since y'all left.
That's the dragon killer.
Yep.
Aye. What are they doing with
Kitty
that?
repaired it. She is very
King
smart.
dragons.
We killed a dragon with it.
I mean, obviously it's a dragon. I mean, what is he doing with it right now?
It's ours. Bro, can you wait till I actually ask the thing first?
No. I have to bring it now. It took me several hours while y'all was out.
Okay. You can stop moving it though. You can put it down.
Okay. It
Okay,
creaks up the docks.
Well, this bird needs fewer feathers. I'll get to work on that.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, the
thanks, y'all.
kitchen's just downstairs.
Yes, of course. And y'all just awkwardly walks downstairs.
Anyway, where were we?
You were asking me a favor, seeing if I was crazy enough to do something?
So, that's a great point. I have suspicions of your validity of craziness. Have you ever heard of the Shadow Islands?
The
Umbral Coast, I think? What's it called?
Isle of Umbra. Yeah, most sailors have. It's supposed to be haunted or some shit.
Sounds wonderful. We're gonna go shoot ghosts then. We need to get there to get some crystals to fight Garuda.
Well,
I'll give you a minute to process that sentence.
Crazy all around.
I mean, I heard from the old headquarters that you took a whole pot shots at Titan and Ifrit.
Oh, we killed Titan.
Yeah,
Killed
I know.
Yep. Ifrit and Titan sure tried to kill me too, in fairness.
Is this some sort of you just now found out that you have a sister and you're already trying to one up me?
Oh, Issa. She puts a hand on her shoulder. I don't need to try.
Yeah, I know.
We had already killed
I've noticed. You don't. You found out your sister was a captain. You thought, you know what? To one up her, I'll go fight gods. Why not?
Bro walks on board. Oh, I mean, we are on a mission from a god.
Also, we killed Ifrit before we met you.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna question your. Well, I could question your sanity, but that would be a whole other subject.
There's probably a bunch of deep-seated issues there that I don't want to get into right now. Should we have similar ones?
Don't we both?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
moving
talked
on
to
from
the
that.
I talked to the admiral recently, actually.
Oh, how'd
was
that go?
hell of a- Didn't shoot her. Almost.
That's always
Didn't.
good.
Yeah, she would have let me.
Who?
Big lady in charge of Limsa.
Oh, the one you told us about after that night where you ran away.
Yeah, that. It didn't it went well. Turns out Mom is a liar and kind of a jackass.
Well, what else is new?
Yeah, well, hand waving motion. Yeah, yes, that's about the deal.
Yeah, parents do that.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Turns out held a little bit of resentment and fear for the lady, and maybe not all of it was founded.
Time will do that.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Time will do that. Hot iron,
Right. What's a hell of a motivator?
Yeah. Kitty remembers when she was going into that room and was like, I could end this and be gone and no one would find me. Anyway. So
this whole thing shebang. You want me and my crew to drive you to the Isle of Umbra, the island that's supposedly haunted, some sort of ship's graveyard, and whoever goes there doesn't come back. And if they do come back, they're some sort of haunted and they never want to leave.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen.
Yep.
I imagine her and Kitty do the same cat grin at each other.
I mean, just go.
Yeah. It's just,
Grabs her coat, grabs her floating fucking knife.
They're just like
chest
on her
pieces.
back.
She loves me, not.
Yeah.
She loves me.
Just
You're not wrong.
She loves me. He
Just
continues
one
for
of the-
400 feathers.
Just wanted to make sure I got all that, sorted before we set off.
Yeah. I mean, we're bringing a cannon that can slay dragons, and dragons are basically gods. So, like, a ghost is just like...
Yeah, that's
It's
actually... How
weaker than
heavy
a
is
quad.
that thing?
Like, I can carry it.
No, you can't.
I can, like, lift it.
No, you can't.
Okay, Natis, I can lift it, like, 2 centimeters out above the ground. And
You
then
can
I have to
drag
put
it.
I can lift it 2 centimeters above the ground.
It's 2,300 pounds. What is your maximum carry weight?
Wait, no, it's not. Wait, is it 2,300 pounds?
It's 2,300 pounds.
Oh my god, I
Yes.
thought it was like 1,300 pounds.
No, it's a. Hold on, it might be. Hold on, let me double check.
Well, I can lift off the ground 1,200 pounds.
I mean, that's all well and good what you can carry. It's more so what the ship can carry.
I mean, it's a big boat.
The ship.
Are you a
Same
war?
thing.
Is your vessel a warship or a cargo ship?
It's more of a cargo ship, but it's definitely,
I mean, if you can carry a whale, you can carry this.
In what world did she say it was carrying a whale?
So,
I don't know.
so
Cargo's heavy.
a cannon ship, a ship cannon, weighs 1,500 kilograms, which is 3,400 pounds. That's a cannon on a ship.
That's a regular cannon.
That's a regular cannon. This one's even more. And I thought it was a regular cannon. So it's even heavier.
Well, we have another cannon, but that's on an airship, and that's a light one.
I got me own cannons.
We aren't going to be fighting dragons, so we can leave this at home.
The most we're gonna be dealing with is Sahagan, if that.
Who?
I mean, unless Leviathan pops up.
Oh
and
yeah,
you can
no,
join us to slay a
unless
god.
Leviathan pops up, in which case we're all fucked and it don't matter.
Well, I mean, we could.
I mean, no.
Has anyone ever tried shooting Leviathan with this cannon?
When I say we're all fucked, I mean we, as in not you lot.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fair. They can do the kind of mind control bullshit. That's yeah. That's really stupid, by the way. I just want to make sure that's low.
Yeah, that's really dumb. I mean, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's actually okay.
I don't claim to understand what primals want. I don't claim to want to understand. As long as a giant ass fish don't pop its ass out the sea and tell me to worship it, all's good.
Yeah. Well, I don't control fish.
Neither
Fish are
do
kind
I.
of a mystery to me.
Natus clearly wanted to say something in response, but decides not to.
Kitty with fucking no fucking irony in her eyes. Fish fear me, women want me.
True. That's true. I should put that on like a shirt or something. Is that what you want for your next gift giving
No.
thing? Okay.
No.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking.
Feel like it's happening now.
Isa, I'm stealing that one.
Yeah, no, that's like literally what she said. Is she just walked away, just like too late. That's happening now.
Whatever. Okay. Ro. How the
Well,
fuck
give
are we
me-
supposed to deal with the cannon?
Unless someone comes by with like two chocobos and some extra wheels, nobody's gonna steal it. But then again, a lot of chocobos around here.
Most port security is going to move it because you did just kind of stick it in the middle of the road.
Well, I mean,
Right.
I don't know where
Yeah,
else.
we're in the dock. We're in a dock that's friendly to Limsa.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
no one's
just gonna
gonna
go.
no one's gonna steal it. No one's got the manpower enough to fucking steal it in the first place. But they'll definitely move it.
Bro, is it loaded or is it loaded? Did you fucking load it? You didn't load it, right?
It'll not be fucking loaded.
Oh no! Well, I mean, there might be traces from when we made it into a rocket. When you made it into a rocket.
I did what?
Yeah.
Right.
What did you
we
do while I was
forgot.
unconscious?
Oh, you were
Oh.
really out of it.
While to get the second cannon, rather than just taking the one, we disguised the cannon as an experimental sled
Yes. A rocket
that
sled.
included making flames shoot out of it.
Was that just me hiding underneath the tarp with my hair waving?
I don't know. You took
did
all
you
my
just-
gunpowder.
Did I? She looks away. Anyway,
I don't know anything about guns. I have this one. Rogue
holy
pulls
shit!
out a
Holy
gun.
shit! Holy fuck! How much is bullets? Holy shit! I need to restock. Holy fuck!
Rogue pulls out a gun and like has terrible remembers trigger discipline. Looks to see if it's loaded. It's not. Yeah. Nope. No
Okay.
gunpowder.
Fun fact: when you're looking to make sure a gun is loaded, don't point it at your fucking face.
What? I mean, it only has one hole.
Yes, but if that thing is there and you have bad discipline,
Rogue
you're gonna
just
shoot
looking
yourself
down
in
the
the fucking
barrel of the
face.
gun, and the entire
already
ship
taught me
just
this.
flinches.
You already taught me this. Pretty sure
You
it was
just did
loaded.
it.
Imagine Gyal has better trigger discipline than Ro.
Look,
Okay, Smarty, do you remember how much a stack of bullets was?
Cheap. I know that much.
I know it was 30 for 10.
Yeah.
30 for 10 old bullets. I don't know how many it was for a stack.
30 for 10, we'll do for a stack would be, how much is in a stack?
10.
It's a D8 that goes to a D6, a
10,
D4,
okay,
and then
so if
1.
it's 30,
Oh, it's less than 10.
5?
550?
50.
15?
Yeah, 15.
Okay, I'm gonna buy a fuckload of stacks real quick. I ran out, and that was annoying.
Zeus gonna get a D32.
32 D6.
It's D8s, thank you.
32 D8.
I mean,
Anyway,
I could spend 150 for 10 stacks. I'm gonna do that. I have so much money, y'all.
I mean, you did gain 8 grand just now
I did.
from
I now have 11 stacks of bullets.
half of which is yours.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have
Well,
11 stacks of bullets. I should be good for a while.
while you were shopping, I was talking with the dockmaster, and I got a warehouse situation.
Yes. Right. Let me do this.
She's just leaning on the wheel like, yeah, no, do your shopping, get your prep out of the way. We still got to load and unload.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I just needed money because I needed bullets because I was running out at the end.
But
We were fighting a giant fuck off dragon, and I had like 5 bullets left.
I will say,
worry about ammo.
a cargo ship can absolutely carry my cannon.
Did you just try and outdo my gun with your little sticks?
No, not at all.
My
Remind me
robot
what.
has infinite bullets and shoots lightning. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she uses a glaive, right?
No, she
Or-
uses a bunch of floating stabby shooters.
She has 3 little floating
Ah.
crystal things that are like basically
Magic.
like she has little laser crystals that follow her around essentially.
Got it.
Yeah, I designed them to look like a horse chess piece, a knight, because that's the one that was missing.
To me, it looked like a glaive.
Yeah, it's because I made the crystal pointed like a blade. So the little pointy end is a crystal that glows and fires lasers.
Makes sense.
Trust me, no matter how many fancy magic lasers you got, you freaking wizard, I am still a better marksman than all of them.
Well, yeah, you have to be because you use ammo.
Yeah, huh?
And if you miss, then you know.
Yes, if I miss. This is rather rare. Tends to be 1 shot, 1 kill.
No, it doesn't.
Thinks about all the bosses that hasn't been true.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I mean, she and I definitely did a 1-shot, 1 kill on one particular creature.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
right?
have done those things, but it's not the standard.
Using my cannon.
Okay, in what world is that cannon yours?
Can you pick it up and carry it around?
You pick it
Can
up
you?
and carry it around?
Well, I can drag it around.
Give me like half an hour and I can make an invention that will do it.
Oh, you need more than half an hour.
Maybe. But still. The point being...
Oh,
that
when
I
you
don't
do
That is-
that,
really
that
need
Half
was
an
that
hour
is-
and I'll
much.
get Gil to do it.
Natus waves his hand and it moves 15 feet in a direction.
That doesn't count.
Excuse me, what? No.
You can't
You have to
cast a
explain
spell
that.
for that.
Ah, God.
You cast gravity pull. You cast pull. Remember?
Straight up,
The gravity well.
straight up, it says objects are pulled 15 feet with no save. So it slides across the ground, grinding up everything in its path. but
You're
it
gonna
moves
throw it
15
off the pier. Be
What level
careful.
spell is that?
Pulse wave.
What level?
It's like a first level, isn't it?
I think it's second.
What spell slot did you burn to fucking own me?
Second, yes. No, sorry, it's a third. It's a
Second
third.
level.
It's a third.
Third level spell just to own me. Fuck you.
Wow, moved it
Worth
15
it.
feet.
I could have cast.
Actually, you know what this reminds me? You know, Issa, this does remind me. I might have to count for ammo. But at least I don't have to worry about spell slots.
I could
Oh.
cast a 4th level move at 20 feet.
Wow. I moved this all the way from the castle.
All the feet?
That's not.
Yeah, you did. I don't know why you did that, but you did that.
That's not what you asked. You didn't ask who could have dragged it from the castle. You asked who could move it.
Okay, whatever. It's a party cannon then.
Alright. You know, I could probably make a shoot confetti.
Yeah. I don't know how to
Okay, hold on.
use that thing.
The point still remains, my gun is cool, and I'm working on cool bullets.
Oh. Was that the
Yeah,
statement?
it's
No,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Agreed. You're making cool
That
shit.
was never up for
It's
debate.
just not one shot, one kill.
Guns are cool, scythes are drool.
I mean, maybe against, like,
Ida cries. You make Ida cry?
Gil can't make Ida cry, he's busy downstairs, pulling feathers off of Dodos.
But, Kitty pulls out some stuff from her bag. Yes, I might count bullets. However, she pulls out a weird little roll of stuff that she has like taped together. I'm currently working on this bullet. This is a cactar bullet. This bullet is full of cactar needles that were shot at me.
oh.
You
Oh
just,
no. That's
You just-
terrifying.
You just glue a bunch of spines together.
It's not done yet.
I'm literally just you know those containers of toothpicks with all like in a round bundle.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining
Yes,
that with
literally
cacti
that.
noodles. Yeah, that's just what I'm imagining. It's just a shotgun of toothpicks.
Yeah, no, she
This-
like
This almost killed me.
Kitty's not a goldsmith. Like that's like she doesn't like they are practical, these things.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, gold might be a good use for that bullet.
I'm a
Cactars are
goldsmith.
What did he say?
I'm a
Cactars are
goldsmith.
little shites.
They are. I hate them. You're probably lucky you don't have to deal with them on the ocean.
No, we got tomberries instead.
I'm sorry, you have tomberries on the ocean? What the fuck?
Time berries on the ocean.
You don't want to know.
Wait, does Kitty even know what a
Do
tomberry
you have
is?
one?
I don't have.
They're
I mean, I've got a
motherfucking
toy
robots.
one.
Of course
You
I
want
would.
the toy one?
Yes.
Are tomberries
Yeah, I'm not
inherently
having it, it's
robotic? I
fine.
don't think they are.
Aren't they robotic? Aren't they like fully robots?
No.
No.
The one that Ellie had was robotic, yes.
That one was robotic.
That one was
yes.
Yeah,
robotic.
that was the toy.
But tomberries inherently
Okay.
are not. Are not inherently.
So I would say I do not know what if I know I have heard story of knives and I'm like, that's
Well-
all I know.
Kitty, it's really embarrassing that you don't know about aquatic tonberries.
They're not aquatic. Are they aquatic?
No,
Sure.
there's
Actually, don't they
there's
have
different
shark
kinds
tails?
of tonberries. There's regular
They do
tonberries,
have tails.
and there's
Yeah.
aquatic tonberries. The aquatic ones go on the ocean.
Oh my god, they do. They have shark tails.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Do they swim?
I
Do they
don't.
swim
Yeah.
at you slowly with a knife?
They
Yeah.
might. Oh my god. What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I have never dealt with a tonberry. However, I have an advantage against
They're
tonberries.
very rare.
Tomberries are terrifying.
Aren't they slow? Aren't they like slow as fuck?
Yeah, I think they're relatively slow.
But persistent.
They are. Yeah, they are persist. They're I forgot what the name was for it, but they're the
Pursuit predators?
human. Yeah, pursuit predators. They don't like run or they don't move very fast, but they do not stop coming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but like
And they're very small, so like it's hard to like. You never know if one is around.
Yeah, but like I can shoot it. I can shoot it.
I don't remember what game it was.
You can shoot a shooting a tomberry isn't going to do anything.
Shooting a tomberry will just piss the other tomberries off, and then you got an even bigger problem.
Yeah,
I don't.
you're
I
gonna
know
get
that's how it
swarmed by
happened with the
tomberries.
cactars. That's what happened with the cactars.
I don't
Kitty,
remember.
don't you know that we all live constantly in a chase between us and tomberries? We are just running for our lives, our entire lives.
There could be a tomberry chasing you right now, and you wouldn't know it.
I don't,
Yeah.
It's like It Follows, but instead of a sexually transmitted ghost, it's lizards.
I don't remember what video game.
Well-
I don't remember what game it is, but there's one where like they hype up this boss so much, and it's called something the Butcher, and it has like this super cool intro sequence, and it looks terrifying, and then the tomberry just runs from off screen and stabs it in the
Just
shin
gets
and
shanked
dies.
in the ankle by a tomberry and
it
dies.
And you have to fight the tomberry. It's
I feel like we could fight a tonberry.
okay. Do you know
we
how much
could fight
damage?
it, but we wouldn't win.
Do you know how much damage
We
a
would just
tomberry
put
does?
off the inevitable.
All of it.
Yes.
So in the video games where your health is like 5,627, right? That is not an unreasonable number at high levels. The tomberry knife always deals 9,999 damage, which is the max amount of health you can have.
That's over 8,000.
It is a literal always one-shot kill.
We could fight a tomberry, but we wouldn't win. We would just put off the inevitable.
I think the best way to fight a tomberry is to debuff it to hell and then run the fuck away.
Best way to fight a tomberry is to not fight a tomberry.
Yeah. I
But
was
if you
told.
have to, then range. Absolutely range.
I was told, and this is obviously probably not the truth. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, it might be the truth. But I was told that actually old age is just when the tomberry catches up with you. That's when you die. That's how you die.
The Grim
I
Reaper
believe
isn't
it.
a skeleton in a hood with a scythe. It's just a tomberry.
It's just a
There's a
tomberry.
tomberry. There's a tomberries out there that like chasing us. We are the prey.
The Grim Reaper is just a very tall tomberry.
When the Grim Reaper dies, it's a tomberry that comes to reap him.
Ow! It's just a story, but
Oh, that's why Ellie had a tonberry.
Mhm.
It all makes sense.
When Ellie died, the tomberry was there to reap her soul. He was just waiting. Just
That's the
biding
real
his time.
reason he follows her around.
Just biding his time. Just waiting.
He's just waiting.
He's that meme of the Reaper like lowering down like someone coughing and slowly lowering down the newspaper, waiting to see if they're dead. No? Oh, it's slowly raising it back up.
I actually had, oh god, I don't know if I can find it. I had the picture of the fucking, yeah, here it is.
But yeah, after I was told all this, they sold me a nice Tonberry toy. I called it Toby. I
That's
think it's
that's
still.
actually pretty cute.
Yeah, I love that the
can-
most
you-
dangerous thing in the universe is fucking adorable.
You can actually get wind-up tomberries as just toys.
Yeah,
They follow
it
you
was
around in game.
like it was kind of one of the inspirations for me getting into goldsmithing because I thought like, wow, these little wind-up toys were really cool. You know,
I mean, like I could strap a gun to it or like a knife.
It already has a knife. I mean, you could sharpen, you could give it a real knife.
Well, yeah, but if I was gonna do that, I want something fancier.
Why would you give a
Like,
toy a real
Okay,
knife?
hear me out. Hear me out on this. Hear me out on this.
That's just inviting a Tonberry to replace your toy.
Yeah, and you would never know. Like, it's
Well,
like,
you would never know.
and you never know. It's moving a lot smoother recently. I don't know what's going on. I imagine this. We disarm a Tonberry, and then we stick it like a bayonet to the front of New Moon. Except it's not a bayonet. You pull the trigger, and it legitimately fires it out.
It deals 1 damage because you're not using it right.
Because you're not a Tomberry.
So I could theoretically give a cosmetic for Chessbot.
Kitty,
I could dress.
I
I
am
could dress Chessbot as a
serious.
Tonberry.
I am serious. Do not make a fake Tonberry that is lethal. That is inviting a Tonberry to replace your fake Tonberry. You treat
they're
those
cute,
with
though.
respect. You
What
treat
cute.
them with respect.
They're cute though.
I love the idea. I love the idea that you make a fake, like a robotic Tonberry that is legitimately like it stabs something and it can deal decent damage, and you like just send it off into the middle of, because there's a dungeon that's nothing but Tonberries. You just send it off there, and they all just stare at it like the cats stare at the robotic cat that walks across the room, just staring at it like, the fuck is that?
I don't know. That could be how they
And
get
Kitty
more
watching to the-
Tonberries.
And there's two
Kitty
ways.
watching to the camera feed.
And there's 2 ways it ends. One, it either gets destroyed, just utterly decimated by a dozen Tonberries, or it is accepted into the fold as the weird brother that we don't point out is different, but we love him all the same.
He's trying, and that's all that
That
matters.
matters.
If you imitate the Tonberry spirit close enough, you get a Tonberry. It comes in.
Looking at Weeping Angel rules, anything that beholds the spirit of a Tonberry thus becomes a Tonberry.
Yeah.
Don't Michelle.
Look, this is why you keep your toys non-lethal, okay?
I have obviously not followed this rule.
Yeah, treat Tonberries with respect.
Thinks
They are
about
your superiors.
thinks about Natus's quote childhood. I didn't know that was a rule.
Oh, what?
Natus's quotes childhood was nothing but weapons of war because they wanted to see what he could do. Because
I don't know.
he was supposed to be able to cast magic. That was the point. That's why they made him.
Yeah.
And so they just kept giving him magic foci to see what the fuck would work.
Well, I will say they were trying to sell me something, so maybe all of this is not correct information.
What would I roll to know about Tonberry?
I called Arcana. That felt most appropriate, but
I'll be Arcana or Nature.
I'm gonna give
I'm gonna roll history. Yeah, pretty decent.
So,
17.
Tonberries are
23. Ida.
You
I'm
already
aware.
rolled. You already
No,
Oh,
rolled.
that's
Ida.
Ida.
Oh,
I
Ida.
rolled- I rolled Kitty earlier. This is Ida.
Oh,
Yep,
Ida.
that's
Get
it.
fucked. Get fucked.
Okay. I'm getting
Get fucked.
fucked.
Get fucked.
Yeah, later tonight.
It's
After
actually
dinner.
really like I actually really both find that just funny and completely like Ida just does this one moment of confidence where she's just like get fucked.
one moment of pure confidence. She immediately then says,
Ida.
sorry.
Sorry. Ida reaches into
No,
her
you don't have
bag
to
and
pardon
pulls
her.
out Ida reaches into her bag. I was at the store earlier and she pulls out a toy Tonberry. I bought one of these.
Yeah, just don't give it a real knife.
Don't give it
Yeah,
to
no.
don't give it to Kitty.
Its knife and lantern are very much fake, but it just kind of like sits there, just like bobbing up and down.
Ro like goes over and inspects it.
It
Gets
is
No, I don't.
gets a
very
wistful
much a
look
toy.
in her eyes. No, it's not Toby. Toby hasn't come back to me.
I'm sorry,
Ian
what?
begins to sweat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what? Come back?
Well, I mean, you know when you're a child and you make promises to your toys?
No, I didn't have toys.
What? No, okay, okay. Well, okay.
I had a gun.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's very
I lived in the
understandable. You had a
streets, remember?
I'm gonna find
Yeah,
it
that-
hysterical that when we're done with the main quest line of this, and we eventually get to your homeland to, like, you know, save it from the guardian of the Empire. Whoever the general is that's overlooking your fucking place, just carries around a toy Tonberry everywhere they go, and
Amazing.
you recognize it immediately as Toby.
Toby the Tonberry.
You finally get to the throne room, kick the door, and take down the guards. It's Toby. Toby is on the throne.
Toby,
But
the traitor. You left
I
me!
thought-
You left me!
Toby the Tonberry traitor.
So I took
Belinda
over.
wouldn't be there.
So I took
King.
over.
King Toby.
King Toby.
No, King.
King Toby,
No,
first of his
King-
name!
No, King lives in my robot.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Issa, did I ever introduce you to King?
I
Oh my-
believe you did.
Oh my god.
Toby would never betray me.
Oh my god. We beat the final boss because all the generals like wear that crazy armor stuff. And we knock the helmet off and it's just an automaton underneath and the chest opens like the thing from Men in Black 1 and it's Toby inside piloting like a mech.
Toby would never betray me. Quit fooling around.
Ah, but did
Look,
you
I'm just
betray
saying.
Toby?
Now, hold on.
Look,
If you ever
I'm
want
very
to
sensitive about it. Shut up.
If you just leave the toy with me for a few days, I can make something fun and dangerous.
No, don't make it. Don't make. Kitty.
Yeah, by all means, weaponize the lizard. It'd go great.
Kitty.
It would!
It would.
Kitty.
I
do
weaponize
not.
crabs.
I'm serious, Kitty. Do
Oh,
not.
that is adorable.
This is. You are messing with forces you do not understand.
Tonberry's
It's like when I set a clockwork thing on Gyal's spear with the crab claw. Where is
Yeah.
Gyal, by the way?
I have made
Last I saw him, he's down in the kitchen.
I have made many a clockwork toys. Some of them spooky, but do not make a deadly toy Tonberry. That's inviting a Tonberry to come into your house and stab you.
There's a mafia Tonberry called Donberry.
What? You're making that up.
That's
No.
fucking cool.
I looked at while you were just chatting shit about the Tonberries. I was looking up the lore. There is a Tonberry called Donberry.
I don't believe you. This is stupid.
It is Don Tonberry.
Kitty, I know neither of us believe in much, but please,
Look, I just got done pretending to be a god.
How'd that go?
oh
Surprisingly
wait, that
well,
was all you were
actually.
doing? I thought you
Fair
were like
enough.
some sort of inquisitor.
Oh no, I was an inquisitor, and when I left, people thought I was the actual fucking goddess who came
Wow,
down and
that's-
started popping caps and dragons.
Yeah, I've done that before.
That is, once he heard that Gyal is downstairs cooking, he has gone down and is assisting Gyal with a natural 20, so for a total of 28.
Amazing. You do most of the cooking. Gyal has
No,
been
no.
plucking the feathers off.
Natus does not do most of the cooking. He assists you, but he never like does the hey, let me handle this. No, he lets you do it, and whenever you are like about to do something wrong, Natus will like not stop you, but he'll be like
Intervene.
and be like, you can do this. However, the way I was taught or learned, this is what would happen. This is what you would do.
I am not trained in culinarian's tools, so what would I roll?
Just give me a straight d20.
Survival.
Alright.
Survival.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's actually
Yeah,
the same
fair.
skill too.
Oh!
Nice.
Thank God.
Natural 20 and a natural 19. How's that do it for you, Smarty?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Natus will cook the sides. He'll do that for you.
Oh, yeah, Natus will like do all the prep work. I
You see,
imagine.
in Pathfinder 2 world, Natus has to have lore cooking. Or crafting, I guess.
Oh no, Natus 100% has the general skill for cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's lore cooking. I think
No,
that's
there's a skill feat.
Skill feat, yeah.
Yeah, there's seasoned, which gives
Yes.
you a bonus to cooking.
Yeah.
I think it gives a bonus to crafting, actually.
Yeah, it gives you
Yeah.
cooking and crafting potions and things like that. Things that you could make in a kitchen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know what skill it is though.
Anyway,
It's a special
I've been
craft.
making P2 Kitty. Don't worry about it. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah,
frequently.
so
I've also been
Tomberries,
thinking about
the original thing that we were getting onto. Tomberries are small, about 3 feet. They look like lizards wearing brown cloaks. They carry a lantern and a knife. Nobody fully remembers where Tomberries came from. There's speculation and rumors abound. Nobody fully, like, there's no concrete, this is where Tomberries came from, but the most common speculation is that it was some sort of curse that happened. They're small, they are aquatic, they have no mouths, no visible mouths, but they do eat. They are omnivorous, and they carry incredible grudges, to the point where their grudge against if there is a group of Tomberries and you harm one of them, all of them will get incredibly pissed at you, and the more pissed they get, the more damage they will do.
They're
Essentially,
crows.
They're crows. They will. Yeah, the more you like, though it is like in like a mechanical D&D sense, the more damage, the more you piss off the Tomberries, the higher their damage dice will go.
They just have silent rage as an ability.
Yeah, their ability is literally called Everybody's Grudge.
Eat a but's
Also,
finger up.
They're a monarchy.
Correct, there's
Eat
a
a but's
king.
finger up. This actually reminds me of a story. I heard a story once of somebody who fed a tonberry. It was very strange. The tonberry would come back, and eventually multiple of them did. And every day they would feed the tonberries. And one day, somebody tried getting into the house of the person, and the robber was found everywhere.
Stabbed to death by multiple tiny knives, I imagine.
Oh, pieces.
Yeah,
They were finding pieces for weeks.
you don't fuck
In
with
the bird
Tomberries.
bath. No, if you feed them, they are like crows. If you become one of them, you're safe forever.
As long as they're not too far gone, I imagine. They have a bit of a... They have what's called I imagine, that's what's called the rancor. They get very angry for no real reason.
It is sad.
Yeah.
I have also heard that they are rather plush and cute and cuddly.
That one right there is definitely testament to that.
Yes, you should not hug a tonberry, but if you somehow did, they would be rather enjoyable.
And you wouldn't be around for much longer.
Unless, I don't know, maybe if you fed them, you might be able to get away
Unless
with
you fed them, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, they would love Natus.
Or they wouldn't.
They would love Natus one way or another.
Love Natus for dinner. He's a great chef.
The question is, if
depends.
Natus ever drops below 0, does he just dissipate into ethereal, into aether, or does he actually leave behind a body?
To be fair, when everybody dies, they just dissipate into aether, but...
I imagine Natus...
You leave a body, but your spirit, goes.
I imagine Natus would leave behind a cracked husk. Solidified.
I can fix it.
Put some flex tape on that.
Put some
Pulls out the duct
gears
tape.
in there.
We can put them back together. Better, stronger. We have the technology.
Yeah.
We give him a robot arm.
There ain't much fuck around, especially the king. Oh, you don't want to mess with the king.
Yes, so a tonberry is actually rather in scale with this little doll. The king is as well, but he has a big crown.
I heard
That's it.
king's a lot bigger than that. The king's person-sized.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they actually go very large.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
That is true.
ain't nobody seen King Tomberry, obviously, otherwise we'd have pictures of it, but...
Oh no, you would not survive.
Pictures? What do you mean,
You see-
pictures?
Paintings.
Paintings, drawings, pictures.
Yes. You see, they say when a tonberry stabs you, you die in one stab. They say if King Tonberry stabs you, you never existed.
Tomberry kills you, you become a Tomberry.
I have heard that one as well. I'm not
I mean,
sure
all
that
these
is
are... Yeah, I ain't sure about that one myself, but...
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know if that would be bad or not. I mean, it would be. It would be.
I mean, it wouldn't be much of a height difference.
For you, yes. Ida stands above her. Yes. For you or Kitty, I suppose. Kitty. I don't think Ida's I think Ida's 5'7" at most, so she has no room either, but
She's still taller than Kitty, so she still gets to make the height jokes.
She's short.
5'7"
Yeah,
is
but
pretty
Kitty-
tall for an AFAB person. Not super tall, but taller than average.
Yeah, and Kitty is notably short.
Mhm.
She's 5'3", and Issa's probably 5 flat.
But Eli, don't you know that 5'11" is average for women and 5'4" is average for men?
Sadly, we are not a representative sample.
What? What? How can that be?
I look at the other 3. And
Some women are short and some men are tall, Ellen.
Look at my 5'11" and a half ass.
Looks at my
So I'm
6'2" ass.
6'1".
Yeah, you're both tall.
God damn! Yeah.
Me and my 5-foot 4-ness will just sit and sulk.
Yeah, I'm not even quite 6
Eli,
foot.
you're taller than Kitty.
That's true.
You're taller than Kitty.
Perfectly
Not
average.
that that's hard to be.
That's not a high bar.
Kitty pouts. Kitty pouts and lights on fire.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, well, Ida, or not Ida. Isa. Wrong,
Aye.
Ida. So, I have had this thing. I don't have magic, as we've discussed.
Mm-hmm.
However, I have recently learned that I can teleport. Once per day. I turn into fire.
I mean, most people do that, but that's not teleporting.
Kitty's-
That's just setting yourself on fire.
Kitty's hair ignites. Smarty, it's multiple days to travel to the place, right?
Yeah, you've already set off. This is like travel banter.
Cool. Kitty stands Kitty stands there. Her hair ignites on fire, and then her entire body ignites, and then moves as it flickers away, and suddenly Kitty is 30 feet away above on like a floor. Like, you know how ships have that stairway to the like wheel,
Mm-hmm.
and you move? She's now up near the wheel and like leans on the railing. Sup?
Fair enough.
Yeah, and I only do this once a
Shit.
day, but I can apparate now.
Ro like leans over and is like, "Yeah, she learned that from me."
I didn't.
Well, then you
I
do
don't
it.
What?
think.
I do that all the time.
We'll do it right now.
When you do it, you explode. Don't
Yeah.
explode.
Don't
Oh, I
explode
stab
on the
things.
ship.
No, you don't stab. When you do the stab thing, you don't teleport. You move really. You run.
Oh, well, I
You
mean,
sprint.
Natus disappears.
okay.
Natus! No! Natus! The ship's moving!
Natus
Natus!
reappears.
Turn that off! The ship's moving! Natus!
Oh
It
no.
goes over. I'm not stopping.
Ro like
She will not stop!
Ro grabs Natus at some point, like
He
catches him.
disappears.
You catch Natus and Natus just goes, hello. And it's gone again.
Ro at one point Ro catches Natus and then immediately throws him up to the front of the ship so that he doesn't get left behind.
like Natus can walk and then also appears 10 feet away from where we want, so he can keep up with the ship is fine.
Ships are faster than walking sometimes.
Sometimes, yes, but not always. He'll be fine. The moment he realizes I'm fucked, he's gonna turn it off. But he just keeps disappearing and reappearing in like 10-foot increments.
Ro does
I
not know
imagine
that.
eventually Natus just appears, clinging to the top of the rudder, and says, "I miscalculated."
Yes, 100%. I would like to stop now.
Please stop. I told him I'm not stopping.
Ro does not know Natus can stop that well, and
Fine.
will at one point just grab him and yeet him to the front of the ship.
I love that you like grab. I have you. Gone, son of a bitch. Because
Yeah,
that's
like-
what happens.
That happens a few times. And
I
then
love, you grab
one
him
time
just as you're
she
about to
has
throw. He disappears like ah. Eventually, and when he appears on the rudder, he's like, oh, I live here now.
Oh, Kitty throws out Chessbot. She throws her Pokeball out. And Chessbot charges slightly, and then whoop! Yeah, Chessbot and Natus change places. Voop, voop.
Smart.
Thank you.
And then
I'm-
Chessbot with its 50-foot fly speed catches up.
I love that I'm spending level 3 spell slots on fucking shorts.
I'm shivering. I mean, you got nothing else to do while
Yeah.
you're traveling.
Right? And I don't know how
He's-
can we get there in a day? Can we get to the Isle in a day?
Oh, with multiple days?
Oh, it's multiple days. Oh, in that case,
Yeah,
he
it's
doesn't
gonna
wait.
take you a while.
In that case, he doesn't wait for Chessbot. He just casts Dimension Door.
Just bounce back.
Yeah, it reappears on deck.
It's just like
Totally.
after the last time he poofs, it's just like all quiet.
Yeah,
And then just
there's a long moment where he
bounce
doesn't
back
come
up.
back.
And it just bounces like you fell off, didn't you?
Technically,
It
no,
should-
because it's not wet.
in fairness, what you just did there is like a better version of when I turned into fire. No, Issa, do you have a workshop in the ship?
No, please don't fix what you said. Because that was great.
What? What did I say?
You said bit, which is exactly you need. Just finish the line of. Do you have a workshop up in this bitch?
You have a workshop up in this bitch, and I need to get down this crazy shit.
I won't really call it a workshop, but you can use one of the rooms.
Oh, wait, Natus, I want to do something funny. Ad, are you okay with me changing the scene earlier a little bit?
Go ahead.
So, Natus is teleporting around, and one of the times, right before he's about to go over the edge, Kitty raises a hammer and brings it down gently on the top of his head.
Bonk.
Whoop! The spell stops.
Don't you have to roll?
Anyway.
Oh, any third level. Oh.
And then Ro, who is hasted, comes up and yeets him to the other end of the ship.
Yeah, no. So, here's the thing. There was no magic in play there. She just hits you with a hammer and the spell stops.
Can you roll to hit me?
Natus.
Yes.
Natus?
Yes.
You don't have mage armor on.
I don't. My AC is 12, I think. 14. My AC is 14. Hit me. An ethereal form of Natus appears just before you do and it throws you off. I'm gonna ask you to reroll. Ha!
No,
It still happens. Yeah, it still happens, but you don't actually bonk me.
Yeah.
I'm just.
By the way, I feel like it should be worth mentioning. I did learn how to break magic at some point. It just hasn't been useful yet. Once per day, I can say magic doesn't work anymore.
Neat.
Yep.
I considered doing that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm really good with my tools. It's similar to how I can she pulls out the box of many hands. This. It works.
Yeah, that.
Oh, but you know that's very nice. By the way, Kitty just kind of moves towards the stairs. I'll be back. I'm gonna go finish my fucking gun.
Okay.
Gun's done.
Gun's done.
Natus sticks.
I'm gonna-
Not 20, not 1. Duality of man.
Natus sticks his
Well-
head below deck. Kial, are you done?
In a sense, yes.
Captain.
Aye.
One moment.
Y'all.
Heard that noise.
Y'all will awkwardly walk upstairs, and he is wearing something that none of you have ever seen him wear.
A shirt?
He is wearing... Yes!
Oh Jesus.
Is he wearing like a sweater vest? Like,
No, he is wearing a jacket very quickly made out of dodo feathers and the jackal leather.
Yeah,
It is
this not my problem.
debatable how cool it looks.
I mean, if you wanted help, you could have asked me.
Yeah, but Gil's an idiot.
Ah,
And Gil comes up carrying a bunch of plates of Dodo and Jackal, presumably with sides made by Natus. I have, with Natus's assistance, crafted dinner.
This is
Awesome.
I have also left a large number of feathers and leather prepared down there to be used at the discretion of the captain.
All right. Well, that was certainly help. And
I've been very hungry since the only sides lunch we got.
Well, it's about that time. Everyone goes up, and all the crew gather up, and you have dinner.
A gourmet
Hey,
meal
Smarty.
on a pirate.
Yeah. That's
Smarty.
some good shit.
Smarty, what size cone should my shotgun shoot in?
Uh, 15? 15 sounds about right.
You sure 15 and not like 10?
Yeah, 10. 10.
10-foot cone.
Yes. Yeah, everyone gathers up for dinner, and it's they are all incredibly surprised at just how fucking good this is.
I bet the chef, the crew chef, is also happy to have a day off.
The chef was happy to have a day off. And is also like, holy shit, this is amazing, I need to learn how to make this.
Hey,
Gil mostly hovers around the outside of interactions, looking shy and nervous, and obviously not enjoying wearing his jacket.
Natus eventually starts up a conversation with Gyal,
Mm-hmm.
and he I think your jacket has a seam missing.
What? And Gil just looks around at it.
Give it here. We will fix it.
Y'all-
What should the range increments for shotgun be?
Probably the same as a pistol.
Okay, 30-90.
Yeah. Or, yeah, shotguns go a lot farther, but shotguns go longer than movies and games lead you to believe, but also, like, it is still just like a spray. So...
Yep. So here is I wrote this up a bit. This is Comet Shot spray variety. So it shoots one target, deals 2d8 damage plus dex, and then anyone else in the 10-foot cone around the initial target takes my dexterity as damage. So the initial target will take 11. Everyone else in the cone will take 4. Yeah.
10-foot cone. Wow. That's like nothing.
Does Gyal give over his
Yeah,
jacket?
exactly.
Yeah, Gyal will give the jacket and be visibly very happy to not be wearing it anymore.
Cool, he doesn't get the jacket back for the rest of the trip.
Oh, okay, fair.
Both Had and I have weavers and leather workers.
Actually, I don't think I think I started training in it, but I don't think I ever finished.
Oh, I finished both.
Yeah. So you could fix it. So he will eventually give it to you, but tell you to give it back to him when you're done.
Yeah.
Don't give it to y'all.
Ro will give it back to Natus after finishing.
Gil will bug Natus about getting it for a while, but eventually get the message that he's not getting it back.
Still working on it.
Okay. Now next up is the alternate form, because this shotgun is a switch weapon between
Excellent.
shotgun and fucking
And sniper.
grenade launcher.
Oh, my mistake.
So it has a cone and it has a mortar. It's 2d8 for the shotgun variety. I don't know what to do for the mortar yet. I think I have an idea. You know what? Fuck it.
Aboard the good ship, often make it towards the Isle of Umbra. And there's, laughs. Just a general good time all around amongst the crew. And you lot. And yeah, it's a good time. Good time is had by all.
Ro studies more writing and finishes up her calligrapher's proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
I will work on the guns more off session.
Mm-hmm. We are happy and merry, and Ro pulls out the xylophone and plays it. The entire fucking xylophone.
Sea shanties abound.
Table-sized thing.
And unless anyone else has got anything, we'll leave it off there for tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone, or Hunter, do the outro.
Thank you all so much for being watching with us. It is great to see us playing on Twitch. So I hope we will expand our audience there. And until next time, don't forget to spread the word.